Hi, brothers on time. BOT bots, not the bots. What mash up the Instagram and all that. BOT brothers on time.
Come on,
Ladies and
Cruz.
gentlemen, let us start the show in the magical words of dream it, believe it, become it. You start
Turn,
doing shadow boxing now, Spence.
turn,
That's the first time I see you do the shadow boxing, so I know.
turn. Because since doing the fight is right, yeah, this is the biggest fight we've ever done.
Sure, you know what? I'm not even gonna disagree. It
You
has
can
to
never disagree. Never ever could you disagree. Yeah, we
one.
had a great fight in the trilogy of Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder.
Mm,
That fight don't compare to this fight.
wow,
You know
wow.
why? And I'm going to explain to you why. None of these men were potentially fighting for the number one spot as the pound for pound fighter in the world. Right?
Mm,
Let's just tell it as it is. None of these men weren't doing that. So, no, sir, this it does not compete. It does not compare. What we are having right now. We are at the point of watching something greatly historic, right?
yeah,
And we just got to be grateful to the fact that we're around today to even speak about that. Too blessed. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I want to run and go get my glasses right now, but forget it. Tundi's going to have to do all the reading today.
yeah. Two blessings. I'm now 33. Good evening, first of all, two bless. I'm now 33, and in and around boxing since I was 15. I have never anticipated a fight more than this one. Be nice if it was a GB representation, but I don't care. 2023 boxing is back, baby. Covered.
And that is all that we can say on the thing. You know, Josephine's out there, isn't it? You know Josephine.
Oh, lie.
Josephine, yeah, country's cousin. Yeah, I mean, she's our family. She's out there right now. She just sent me a text. She's there with her ticket. She's just out there right now. Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
she's
You
out
know, it's
there.
so funny, yeah. I remember when Josephine brought her child to he must be a big boy now, to
Big
the
man
link
now.
years ago. And she
Right.
was bringing him there, I don't know what happened along the way, but he stopped boxing. But it's amazing for me to see her ringside at the fights. Even at the
Yeah.
Carisha fight, she
She,
was there because
big fan. She's a big fan of Boxington.
it's in her blood. And now you're telling me she's even traveled to Las Vegas to watch a
Hmm.
fight like this. Truly
Hmm.
incredible. And big up the sister. Amazing.
Yeah. So, it is like, yeah, I mean, fair play. Denzel Bentley on screen right now. I got to rate how Denzel's moving. He looks in fighting weight right now. Everything looks sharp on him right now. You got Denzel Bentley in the it's TNT. So what's exactly happened with BT? So BT's merged with TNT and they're called TNT now.
I believe so. And
Right.
it's on the Disney Channel. So
Okay.
the reach is far wider.
Which is gonna be
Disney
needed.
is massive. Um, and what a great way to start off the pay-per-view subscription with a gigantic fight in Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford.
Ton the fight is like I said, I'm absolutely salivating at this. Let me just turn this thing. Things are blinding my eye to shilling. I must have done something to the light. This made it even more brighter. But yeah, it's like you got your little gangster man out first now, innit, Ton?
Isaac the Pitbull Cruz
Yeah, you
against
got Cruz up now.
Giovanni Cabrera in a 12-round contest, a WBA lightweight elimination bout. Um, Cabrera, not a bad customer. Listen, last 5 fights. His last fight was in July 22, so that's almost a
Yeah,
year ago.
he's unbeaten in 21 and 0, 7 KOs.
Yep. Could be interesting. We already know what the Pitbull's about. I like him. You know, he gave Gervonta Davis fits, and when asked about the rematch, Gervonta Davis said, "Hell no." Bro, allow that guy. I don't need that guy again. We see the famed Freddie Roach in his corner, still churning out champions, a true passion and love for the sport, an incredible guy. One
Sorry to cut you, Ton. Here is a really good question in from Outchange, and he says, Tundi, if you had to train Spence or Crawford, who would you pick and why?
Well, obviously, I would pick the one I'm training. That's the first. That's the first answer or the first part of your question. I would have. I would.
I think it was a
I know
two-part
what you're
question.
saying. I'm saying who would he pick, Spencer or Crawford, but I'm thinking about more pick to win. But I would have to say either of the fighters, and I'll tell you why, because they both come with attributes which you can only have by years of sacrifice and dedication. That's just the honest truth. You know, we all love the cerebral boxing of Terence Crawford in the fact that he can switch from southpaw to orthodox almost effortlessly, as if to say, bro, but any which way, I've got it. It's like a switch hitting Floyd Mayweather with power in both hands, and so that really excites me. But then I like the rugged pressure, wear down mentality of Errol Spence. That's just the honest
Mm,
truth. I will pick any of them, to be honest with you. And who wouldn't at this stage of their career? I mean, it would be easy for us to say after the outcome of the fight, I would have picked him, I would have picked him. But the honest truth, in my humble opinion, is I wouldn't mind being involved with any one of these young men. And I think both trainers are just happy to be in this moment right now. So yeah, big
all
up,
up, all
out
up.
chain.
Big up Dotty Gal.
Dirty girl.
Come on,
Dirty
big up
girl.
yourself.
The one and only dirty girl. The dirty girl is my girl, and I've never even seen the face yet. I just see the D. But big up dirty girl. Thank you for the £10 super sticker. Always an avid supporter of both me and you, Spence, and the fight is right.
Come on,
And
man.
can't stop
And
bigging you up, dirty girl.
yeah, we
That's
can't. And I got to just turn around and say how grateful I am that people have come out straight away early morning. How many people on the live right now, Ton?
129 people with us already.
Okay, right. And you know that's gonna be more because I mean they're all gonna get the notification out. And anyone who's gonna be waking up wants to know on the listen to the reels. We don't want to listen to no American PBC commentators. We don't want to
No,
listen to nobody in no TNT for Great Britain. We don't want to hear none of those. There's one place you want to hear.
that man a drive, bro.
Yeah, listen, man. Them man, are, them, them man are dried in the corner that I chop on my toes. So yeah, mate, we want to hear the reels, and it's right here on the Fight is Right. Babatunde Ajayi, the Papa San of commentary, because no one can't keep up with him. Do you remember when Daddy Freddy was on Guinness Record Breakers?
Come on, Daddy, remember that?
Remember that?
Jeez, Daddy Freddy.
Daddy Freddy would, you know what I mean? Big up man, like it was Roy Castle that used to host that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, big up Roy Castle. What's Adrian Waters saying? No Gareth A. Davis. I don't understand that one. But anyway, I don't know who's in the thing from who's not in the thing. But what I am saying is this: we're looking for right now. This is going to be a really good fight. This Cruz fight is going to be a good fight because Cruz is a man that always brings it. You know what I mean? And most of Freddie Roach's fighters are all aggressive base fighters. You know what I mean? Most of them.
I don't think this man is showing aggression against Santa Cruz
No,
because
he's
Santa
gonna have
Cruz
to box with him. You know
is
what I mean?
literally a dog. You ain't gonna be able to breathe with this. And he's John Kadua makes a great point. The ring looks kind of small, and that could be favoring
Errol Spence. Yeah, definitely.
because
Definitely.
I know even the brothers Errol Spence promotion. This thing is Errol Spence promotion, 1,000,000%. That's not to say Bud can't box in a smooth ring, but I think they don't want they want an all-out war. They want an all-out war in this fight, Spence.
Yeah, you know what? They do. But right now, I'm gonna be real with you. This Cruz brother turned up. This little Mexican man, I enjoy him, you know, especially like when he fought Tank. I enjoy this guy.
I think that's when he. Oops, I think that's when he came to prominence. What have I just done here? What have I just done here? Yeah, I think that's when he came to prominence.
Yeah,
But he's had some good fights after that. You know, he just wants another shot. He just wants another shot at the title, and I feel that. I'll be honest with you. Here we see Manny Pacquiao with Jinky. Man knows man's wife's name. Like she's been by his side, the Rock by his side from the
she's
get go.
been the Rock by his side from morning. She ain't leaving that. She's gonna die with holding on to that checkbook, ton. I'm telling you that now.
Nah. Stop the checkbook talk. Like she's been there. When man was broke, she was there.
Yeah, it's true. But when he breed up
anyway,
next woman,
Spencer Fearon, out we go for the first round. Cruz comes straight out. Right jab. Oh, Mama's a southpaw. Giovanni's a southpaw, which could cause some movement already. He may be a Freddie Roach fighter, but he's on his toes. Straight jab. Jab to the body by Santa Cruz. Left foot missed by Santa Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni. I need an abbreviation for this.
ton, it's just Cruz. It's not Santa Cruz, ton.
Say again?
It's just Cruz. It's not Santa Cruz.
Cruz. Yeah. Cruz. So Cruz. But Giovanni's the other brother, yeah? Because Giovanni, his name is Cabrera. That's two.
Cabrera.
Spence, move them little things on the side.
You take your look.
Oi, right up to the body by Cruz. Yeah, it's not Santa Cruz. Old tight. Shayam, Lakani. On the thing, right up to the body by why do I keep on saying Santa Cruz? I think it's just in me to say Santa Cruz. Dipping. Cruz is on the hunt. Giovanni moving left to right. Right jab by Giovanni. Moving. He better keep his hands up. I'm just telling you now. Keep your hands up. Left uppercut. Left foot misses by Cruz. Just right jab by Giovanni. Right up by Giovanni. Left hand right up by Giovanni. Because he's coming from the southpaw stance. Cruz back on his dome. Jab to the body by Giovanni. I'm just going to call him G. Yeah. Right. He's moving well though, Giovanni. He's moving well, but his hands are dangerously low. Dangerously. You can't have your hands so low against a mini man. Oh, yeah. Look at that left foot by Cruz. Just miss. Just inches past. Dipping right, dipping left. Cruz on the front foot. Yeah, left uppercut. Right onto the body by Cruz. Entanglement once more. Not even once more. First time in the fight. Cruz, hands up high like a mini Mike Tyson. Moving right, moving left. Jab to the body. Left hand lead misses by Giovanni. Right onto the back of Giovanni. Referee says none of that, Cruz. Straight left hand to the body by Giovanni. Jab, full shoot. Left foot lead by Cruz. Just misses. Again, left foot just misses. Giovanni will have to keep this strategy up for 12 rounds. Right jab by Giovanni. Jab to the body by Cruz. Here we go. Movement. Right jab by Giovanni. Hands still low. Cruz hands high and dipping. Left foot right onto the body by Cruz. Yeah, it's getting hot now. Movement by Cruz. I love this, but this smells like a mic. Yeah, let's go. Hands up high by Cruz. Slip to the left. Here we go. Left foot lead just misses again by Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni. Moving like a prime Muhammad Ali. But let me tell you something. You see the first left foot catch him at the top of the head. All right jab. Dip by Cruz. Here we go. Hands up high by Cruz. Right jab. Right up to the body by Cruz. On the front foot again. End of round one. Spencer Fearon. Let's go. Yeah. The thing start. Where's Spencer?
What are you talking about? I was making a cup of tea and watching the fight at the same time. Bro, this Cruz, he's just getting warm. And all he wants to do is just destruction. Like this, I've forgotten the brother's name who's fighting. Cabrera. Tundi, you're really getting posh now about your drinking tea with straw.
Come on.
Right. Like I'm saying, because this man is a southpaw, but he holds his hands wide. I can see Cruz clapping him hard with this straight right hand. but with a swinging, he doesn't like just swing that right. I've seen him fling that on Javante Davis when he's fighting him. You know what I mean? But this guy better just be very careful. This Giovanni brother better just keep on the move because you know what Cruz brings. You know what I mean? Out for round 2, take it away, Tun.
Here we go. Straight out. Left hook to the kidney by Cruz from the get-go. And Spence, he better get his hands up. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hook misses by Cruz. Good jab by Giovanni. Jab by Giovanni. Jab by Giovanni. Left hand misses by Cruz. Left hook again. He's taking your word, Spencer, but he's doing the left hook, which is the one what I'm saying is dangerous. But you're saying the right hook, dip by Cruz, right jab by Giovanni, on his twinkle toes, moving like Cinderella right now. Jab, right jab, Cruz, yeah. It's about closing the distance for Cruz. Because this brother's on a twinkle toes thing. He ain't steady. He needs to do this for 12 rounds. And I personally don't think he's got the engine to do this for 12 rounds. If he can, it's going to be an easy fight. He's taken the Javante blueprint, but Cruz is more experienced now, and I think he would have learned from the Javante defeat. Anyway, here we go. Hands up high by Cruz. Oi, left hook, right hook by Cruz. Just misses Spence. Oi, good check, right hook by Giovanni. I like that. Oi, right hook to the body. Left hand over the top, just misses by Cruz. Hands up high again, walking him down. Oi, Jesus, what's going on here? Oi, left hook, right hook. Left hook again by Cruz. Entanglement. Yeah, it's getting hot now. And it's only what? 5 minutes into the contest. Giovanni, I hope his gas tank is full because Cruz is not messing about. Here we go. Movement. Oi, entanglement straight away. And this is very early in the fight for entanglement to be proceeding, which shows that Cruz's game plan is working already. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab. Tries to push him off with the right jab. Right jab. Dip. Right, left hand right hook by Giovanni. Left hook to the body by Cruz. On the hip, good left uppercut by Giovanni, though. That was a good left uppercut. I like that. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hand. Oi, right hook. Cruz inside. Oi, right hook over the top. Just misses by Cruz. Cruz getting a bit frustrated. Oi, right jab to the stomach by Giovanni, but a right hook counter. Jab on the movement. Twinkle toes by Giovanni. Dip. Right hook misses by Cruz. Inside work by both men. Here we go. Hands up high. Left hook lead full short again by Cruz. Movement by twinkle toes. That's what I'm calling him now. Right jab. And this is where Cruz needs to be. That was about 3 right hooks to the kidney and then 1 over the top missed. Here we go. Hands up high. Oi, hands. Oi, straight left hand by Cruz. Left jab, right hook to the body by Cruz. I think that hurt, Spence. Right jab by Giovanni. I don't know where he's going with these low hands. Right over the top by Cruz. Just missed. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni. I like that. That was a right, left hand, and a right hook. End of the round. And I know who I'm giving that round to. Go on, Spence.
Who are you giving a round to, Ton?
Giovanni. That was good boxing.
It was very, very intelligent boxing by Giovanni because Cruz, he's becoming like a one-trick pony and he's not showing no respect. But he doesn't realize that these men, it will just sneaky pip away. Because remember, the lineage of what Freddie Roach has got, like one of Freddie Roach's first world champions was my boy there, Quicksilver, who got knocked out by Roy Jones. And like their style of boxing is like to box off of the outside, even though Freddie Roach is very aggressive based, but he can do all boxes as well, you know. You know what I mean? And he's looking like he's doing that right now because my man, Giovanni boxed very clever in that round, not setting himself. He knows like as soon as he sets himself, he knows what's coming at him. It's them hard shots because my guy loads up with the shots. So Giovanni, that was a good round for him. But you know what? I can still see Cruz clapping him out, Ton.
I'm telling you, because he had his hands lined up. Oi, left hand over the top to the back of the head by Cruz. No games. Giovanni on his toes, hands very low, and hands the polar opposite from Cruz. Hands on the top of his forehead, bro. Here we go. Cruz dipping, lead left hook again by Cruz. There's no way Giovanni could keep this up for 12 rounds. No, I'm telling you that before the fight done. No way. Impossible. Left hook by Cruz. Just misses again by inches. But he's getting closer and closer. Giovanni, twinkle toes, dip, left foot right up by Cruz, just misses. All these shots are glancing because Giovanni's moving. That's a good jab by left foot by Cruz. Entanglement once more. Cruz has to learn to fire inside though, because he don't really fire inside for sure. Hey, right and over the top. Thrown like, you know them thing where you used to wind up and dash men, so he threw the right like that. You know,
Slingshot.
Yeah, slingshot. Here we go. Movement by Cruz. Movement by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. The right hook by Giovanni. Here we go. Left uppercut by Giovanni. And in the process, Cruz was throwing a right over the top. Right jab to the body by Giovanni. Right entanglement. There you go. That's the work Cruz has to do inside. That's the work. Left hook misses by Cruz. Right jab to the body by Giovanni. Right hook by Giovanni. Giovanni's work is becoming more reckless and loose. The shots are not sharp no more. And I saw the way he was holding up. When he was talking, Spence, I was watching the body language of Giovanni. Left hook is getting even closer, Spence. That one, left hook lead, just missed again. Left hook to the body by Cruz. Right hook by Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab. These are touching it. He's doing them in retreat. Here we go. Left hook to the body. Right hook just misses by Cruz. Walking man down. Here we go. Right jab. This is bare desperation. Left hook lead misses again by Cruz. Here we go. Right jab by Giovanni. Dip. Left hook, shoot left hook inside by Cruz. Right hook by Cruz inside. Here we go. Right jab by Giovanni. Movement. Left and right hand by Giovanni. Here we go. Left hook to the body by Cruz. Lovely left hook to the body by Cruz. That slowed him down. Weak left uppercut by Giovanni. Weak man left uppercut. Left uppercut. Here we go. Cruz. Good left hook to the body by Giovanni though. I'm not gonna lie, that was good. Dip by Cruz. Movement. Right hook misses by Giovanni. Right hook misses by Cruz. Left hook to the body by Cruz again. These left hook to the body are definitely paying dividends. Right jab to the body by Giovanni. Hold. Straight left hand to the body by Giovanni. Good move. That's American style boxing. I like that by Giovanni. Hands still low. Left hook misses. Right hook misses by Cruz. This is good move. This is a good fight, Spencer.
It's a good fight. But you can see that the pressure is taking its toll on Giovanni, because I just see how he went back to the corner. He's cut on his nose, on the bridge of his nose as well. And he took a deep breath in, Tundi. Like, you can see the body attack, because I see Cruz clapping with a hard left hook to the body as well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That took some breath out of him. And like when you see he's busted up already, and this was that round 3. That's round 3, right? So I want to know if he can stick to his game plan, because if he sticks to his game plan, he's got to collect points as well. And when you're throwing your shots, you have to be in punching range. So when you're in punching range, you could get hit yourself. So this is boy, I don't know, man. Trust me.
His hands is on the ropes like this already, Spence. Already. This is only what? This is the 4th round now, I believe.
I'm telling you, 4th.
This is round 4. Going
Look, my man's gonna clap him out, you know.
Straight away by Cruz. Skims past the head. But good right jab by good. I like this movement by Giovanni. His hands seem to be coming up now. Left and right hand by Giovanni. Movement. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni. Moved off. Right jab by Giovanni. Left uppercut by Giovanni. But the left uppercut's weak though. Right jab by Giovanni. Right. Yeah, it's weak, fam. Left hook misses by Cruz. Here we go now. Hands up. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Right hook by Giovanni. Kind of like a check right hook. Move to the side with it. Side movement. Jab full short by Cruz. Jab. Left hook to the body by Cruz. Right hook. Entanglement once more. And Giovanni's smart to do this still, because if he's boxing him from the outside, entanglement when he gets inside. Right jab to the body. Right jab by left hook by Cruz. Left uppercut. Entanglement again. Good. That's it. Cruz has to punch in on the inside. Right jab. Left hook misses by Cruz. Into movement. 1, 2, 3, 4 by Giovanni. I like that. Movement. Good right uppercut by Cruz. Right up to the head, right up to the body. Left hook, right hook by Cruz. Yeah. Jab to the body by Giovanni. 1, 2 by Giovanni. Cruz. Right uppercut. Left hook by Cruz. Cruz's hands are just high. Looking for the open. Left hand over the top by Cruz. Here we go. Straight left hand by Giovanni. Not much. Left hand again by Giovanni. That's good. Right onto the body by Cruz. Cruz looking a bit basic here, you know, Spence. Oi, left hook misses by Cruz. Oi, right jab. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni. Good boxing by Giovanni. Left hand to the body by Giovanni again. This is good work. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hand by Giovanni. Oi, that was a little cheeky elbow I saw by Cruz on the inside. But that's the kind of stuff you need to do. Left hand by Giovanni. Followed by a right hook. Jab, full shoot, right hook check by Giovanni, right hook by Cruz again, walking him down, right jab by Giovanni, on the movement, not standing still, left jab to the body by Cruz, right over the top by Cruz, left uppercut by Giovanni, entanglement, right hand, sluggy right hand by Cruz, left hook by Cruz, again, right hook by Cruz, left hook by Cruz, Spencer, yeah, the thing's getting hot now. The thing's getting hot. I can feel it. Right jab by Giovanni. Cruz walking him down. Oi, good left hook by Cruz. Counter left uppercut by Giovanni. Come straight back with a counter left uppercut. Oi, left hook, right hook, left hook by Cruz again. Yeah, right jab by Giovanni. Hands high. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Right uppercut misses by Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni. Here we go. Movement. Dip low by Cruz. By Giovanni. Cruz is on top of him. Referee breaks the two of them back. Let's go. All right, left hand, right hook. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is going on, Spencer? That was I'm going to leave that to you because this is your time.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying this, Nathan. Listen, this Giovanni, you can hold a good shot because he took a thunderous left hook there, Ton. A thunderous left hook. Right? And he took it. And then he went downstairs to the body. And as you can see here, but you know what? The thing with Cruz, I think he's becoming too reliant on. He knows that he can punch, but before he used to have better work rate. Now he's being more reserved with his work rate. And I'm telling you now, if Giovanni could be clever and he can't just throw one shot. Giovanni's got to throw 1, 2 from his southpaw position, go straight, and then finish with the left hand. So it's that 1, 2, or it'd be a 2, 1 because he's a southpaw. But that's what he needs to do. He needs to throw some hard stinging shots instead of these little play shots, because he needs to hit Cruz with hard shots to get his respect.
Here we go. Out for round 5. 12 rounds is a long time in professional boxing. That's why I'm saying I don't know if Giovanni can keep this up. But so far, so good. Right jab by Giovanni. Cruz walking him forward with the hands high. Left hand, right hook by Giovanni. Move to the side. Right jab by Giovanni. Dip by Cruz. Left hook to the body. Right over the top by Cruz. I like that. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Here we go. Left hook. Oi, good left hook to the body by Giovanni. Good left hook. Left hook by Cruz in return. Right jab by Giovanni. Here we go. Left hand by Giovanni. Right up. He's making entanglement. But he's making my man look basic, Spence. For real. As they say.
He make it look basic.
Oh, here we go. Faint. But I don't trust this Cruz brother. Oi! Left hook. That wobble him up. Right uppercut. Left hook by Cruz. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni. Spits defiance. And comes straight back. Left hook to the body. Misses by Cruz. But that good thinking. Straight left hand by Giovanni. 1, 2 to the body by Cruz. And that was hard again. Slow man down. Oi, here we go. Movement. He's just turning him. Giovanni's turning him. Left hook by Cruz over the top of the jab. The right jab. Left hook to the body. Right hook followed by Cruz. Good rough stuff on the inside. Oi, that's a good... Hey, right jab to the body by Giovanni. Left hand by Giovanni. Right hook counter to the body by Cruz. Feint. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hook misses by Cruz. Good movement by Giovanni. Left hook to the body by Cruz again. Here we go. Walking him down. Hands up high. Oi! Right hook to the body. Entanglement once more. Who is looking the more... right jab to the body by Giovanni. Left hand. Good left hand. Straight left hand by Giovanni. I like that. Left hand again by Giovanni. Dipping. Cruz, the smaller man, on top of him. That's the wrong way around. My man's supposed to be on top of the other guy. But anyway, here we go. Giovanni waves back the hair. Check right hook by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Movement. Right jab by Giovanni. Falls on his feet, kind of. Little stutter there. Right, left jab. Left again. Right left by Cruz. Good. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, let me tell you something after the end. Right hook, left hook by 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hook counter by Cruz. This guy is busting movements, though, Spence. I'm not gonna lie. Right hook, left hook by Cruz. Right hook, entanglement, move rough stuff on the inside. Oi! That was a little headbutt there by Cruz. Even I saw that. And I'm in London and I saw that headbutt. What's man doing? Nah, Cruz is getting frustrated. What's going on? Man headbutt him. Oi, left foot. Just misses by Cruz. But oi, right on counter by Giovanni. Movement. Giovanni's got his chin tucked low now. The Cruz's punches still look like they got volume. Spencer Fearon, take it away.
Trendy. Cruz is taking liberties because I see this man jump like his name was Johnny Congo from wrestling on Saturdays with Big Daddy and them man there, right? He's taking liberties there, but you can see he's getting through with these hard, monstrous punches, and like I said, he's putting everything into every shot. Now, my youth there, Giovanni, has impressed me to the fact that he could take these shots, and he's still in the fight, but he needs to be admitted. He's a taller man. He's not using attributes, Todd. He's not using attributes. He needs to be throwing straight 1-2s fast down the line, like and then moving off. He's not doing that. And that's why Cruz can take these liberties, like when he's up close and try bounce and buck man in the head. But you know what? It's still a good fight. But I just want to see something spectacular to get me even more hype. This fight's not hyping me up, Ton.
No, well, it's only the commentary that can keep you alive right now.
I'm telling you, Tundi, everyone's on a drop of sleep long time.
Here we go. But my man's got the model superstar looks, Giovanni, the little Italian playboy looks. But bro, he's gonna need to dig deep tonight because this fight is only halfway into the 6th round. 1-2 by Giovanni from the southpaw stance. Straight left hand, right onto the body by Cruz. Here we go, right jab by Giovanni. Oi, left hook misses. Good left uppercut by Giovanni. Movement. Hands up high. Left uppercut. Pushes Cruz. Oh, yeah, giving himself distance. Pushes Cruz. Right hook by Giovanni. Left uppercut. Left hook by Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by G. I'm just going G. G, 1, 2, 3 by G. Here we go. Jab to the body by Cruz. Oi, left hook by Cruz. Just missing. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hand by Giovanni. I've gone back to Giovanni. Full name. Giovanni, right jab. Let's go. Hand. Oi, good uppercut and turn by Giovanni. 1, 2, 3 and turn by Giovanni. This is good. Oi, that was a good right hook to the body by Cruz. And he definitely felt that. I saw it. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but there again, Cruz goes straight back to that right hook to the body because he saw that it hurt Giovanni. Here we go. Giovanni now protecting that right side. I can see the left hook dropped a little bit lower. Oi, left hook by Cruz. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni. Countered by Cruz. Hands up high. Yeah. Oi, good right uppercut by Cruz on the inside. Right jab by Giovanni. Oi, left hook, right hook by Cruz. Yeah, right jab by Giovanni, right hook to the stomach, right hook to the head by Cruz. 1, 2, 3, but in transaction, he got a left hook, right hook, left uppercut by Cruz. Yeah, 1, 2 by Giovanni, right hook misses by Cruz, shoulder by Giovanni, right jab by Giovanni, 1, 2 by Giovanni, on the front foot now, right jab, right hook counter by Cruz, 1, 2 by Giovanni. Here we go, left hook by Giovanni, 1, 2 by Giovanni again. Cruz, 1, 2, not doing nothing, just hands up high, but not working. Giovanni's, right hook misses by Cruz, but safe. Good left hook to the body by Giovanni. This is good work by Giovanni. Cruz not doing much, but front foot by Giovanni. 1, 2 by Giovanni. Back him man up. Jump to the body by Giovanni. Left hook misses by Cruz. Front foot work by Giovanni. Good right hand to the stomach by Cruz. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni. 1, 2 again by Giovanni. Right hook, left hook by Cruz. Jab by Giovanni. Here we go. Jab right hook by Giovanni again. Stepping to the side. Back foot. Jab misses. Movement. Yeah. Hold on. Is that what's the ref talking about? Come on, man. Let the thing go on, ref. That was good action. My man broke up the vibes in that round. Giovanni boxing excellently. Still 17 seconds left in this round. The corner assist in taping his glove because tape has come loose. We can't have that because potential injuries and all of that. So we've got to deal with that. The corner's got to deal with that quickly. But I feel this is giving Cruz a little bit of a break, more so than Giovanni. Giovanni's gas tank seems to be good right now. And No matter how fit you are, you can't just keep taking punches, which is what Cruz is doing. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni, right jab by Giovanni, right jab by Giovanni, right onto the body by Cruz, right jab by Giovanni, left hand by Giovanni, right left hook by Cruz, right jab by Giovanni, 1, 2 by Giovanni, 1, 2 by Giovanni, jab by Giovanni, 1, 2 by Giovanni. What God? Yes, Spencer.
John, also,
Yeah.
let me big up my guy, Shyam. It's his first time on the watch along. Yeah, I mean, long time brethren. He just sent me, yeah, his first time on it. So big up for joining us on the watch along with the Papa San of speed rapping commentary, Baba Tundi, Ajay, and myself, the knowledge. Listen, I'm gonna tell you again, like, I'm sitting with bated breath waiting for the real fight. This fight's an interesting fight, but you know what? It's like it's some bully boy thing my man's on, and he's just too reliant on the punching power, Cruz. And Shyam needs to say to himself, like, does he really want this? Because if he really wants this, yeah, he's got to start putting his hands together, Tundi, and he's not doing that. You know what I mean? He's waiting too long, and he's making my man tee off on him. It's not nice to see, because I saw that body shot hurt him, and if my man was to throw a barrage of body shots, it'd stop him.
Yeah. He's doing well. Anyway, look at that. And he's growing in confidence. But don't get overconfident, my man. Giovanni's getting... But listen, you might have to tell him not to get overconfident because what he's doing is working right now. Right jab by Giovanni again. Here we go. Movement. Straight left hand to the body by Giovanni. Followed by a right jab. Good boxing. Straight left hand by Giovanni. Cruz not looking bewildered right now. 1, 2 by Giovanni. Left hand by Giovanni. Right hand over the top misses by Cruz. Right jab. Cruz is so short. He needs to get forward, Spencer. You can't be throwing haymakers from 10 feet away. Nonsense.
I'm telling
right
you.
jab by Giovanni. Nothing going on. Left hand by Giovanni. Right up to the body by Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni. Right up to the body by Cruz again. Giovanni moves, twinkle toes. Entanglement once more. Elbow by Cruz. Left hand to the body by Giovanni. And he's growing in confidence, Spence. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab, 1, 2 by Giovanni. Left hook by Giovanni. Right jab. Left hand over the top by Cruz. Right jab, left hook by Giovanni. Backing Cruz on the ropes now. What is going on? Left hand by Giovanni. These shot 1, 2 by Giovanni. On the front foot. Right jab to the body by Giovanni. He is thumping up man right now. Jab by Giovanni. 1, 2 by Giovanni miss. Right jab by Giovanni. This is all Giovanni. Right up to the body by Cruz. Just one shot. Right jab. Left foot to the body by Giovanni. Entanglement. Weak right hand over the top by Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hook swing by Giovanni by Cruz misses. Entanglement. Cruz now looking tired in the 7th round. And he could get stopped if this goes on like this, Spence. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni. Left hook counter by Cruz.
He's got good chin, Ton.
That was a strong right hand by Cruz. But Giovanni is walking through the park. Left uppercut by Giovanni. Backing Cruz up now. Right jab. Left hook by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hook by Giovanni. Jesus. Here we go. Dip. Good counter left hook by Cruz. But Giovanni straight back in there. Right up to the body by Giovanni. Back him out. 1, 2 by Giovanni. 1, 2, 3. Right over the top by Cruz. Left hook to the body by Cruz. Cruz now on the front foot. Right jab by Cruz. Right over the top. Left hook by Cruz. Here we go. Cruz. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni. That combination is working well for him. Left hook to the body by Cruz. Right over the top by Cruz. Entanglement once more. Inside work. Giovanni's doing the right thing, not throwing, just more defending himself. On the front foot again, right jab to the body by Giovanni, which has been working for him beautifully all night. Right up to the head by Giovanni. 1, 2 by Giovanni. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni again. The 1, 2, 3 combination is working beautiful.
He's cutting on Ton. He's bleeding.
Beautiful by Giovanni. Who's bleeding, Spence?
Cruz is cut by the fight.
Left uppercut, double left uppercut by Giovanni. 1, 2 by Giovanni. Brilliant boxing. Was that a low? Right hook, slip, roll under the left hook to the body by Cruz. Giovanni is moving like Sugar Ray Leonard.
No, Tundi. He's moving like sugar syrup because. But you know what? That was a very good round. That was a very good round for Giovanni because he boxed the orders, and you know what was happened is he's adjusting to the power. So them hard shots are coming to him. Yeah, he's adjusted to it now. So it's not having the same. It's not having the same effect. And he's boxing well. I gave him that last round. I gave him that last round. I gave the last round to my boy.
Giovanni's boxing his ears off.
Yeah.
He's boxing
You know
his
what I
ears
mean?
off.
And my guy's getting too arrogant. See what I'm trying to say? When you know you got punching power and all the rest of it, you've got too accustomed to thinking you're gonna lick man and they're gone. But you should realize why you got 2 losses on your record, even though you like one of the losses comes to the great Tank Davis. But regardless of that, you need to start putting combinations together because Giovanni is boxing very clever. Take it away, Ton. We're out for round 8.
The 8th round. Here we go. Giovanni growing in confidence more and more as this contest evolves. Left hook, right hook, left hook by Cruz. That was a good one. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni again. Cruz. All right, left hook to the body by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Dip, throws his right hook. Back on his feet. Twinkle toes business. Right jab. Entanglement. Cruz getting pushed to the floor now. And that's just the bare punches that he's been taking. Left foot, right hook, left hook by Cruz. Oi, Giovanni is strong though, you know, Spence. He's standing up strong. Right jab by Giovanni, dipping on the inside. And I would go so far to say he's putting on a better performance than Tank did against. Oi! Left foot counter by Cruz. Watch it, sunshine. Watch it. Because this Cruz, brother, when he swings proper. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hand by Giovanni. Keeping a good distance as well. 1-2 by Giovanni. 1-2 by Giovanni. Falls in, entangles up Cruz. Good. Keep your hands up when you're coming on the outside. Right jab, left hand up by Giovanni. Here we go. Dip, feinting. Left foot misses by Cruz. Elbow bar Cruz. I see them little moves there. I see what's going on. Right jab by Giovanni. What's my mic? Right, left hand by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Here we go. Feint by Giovanni. Good feint that. Left foot just misses by Cruz. Dip. Right jab by Giovanni. Dip. Good feints by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Bewildering Cruz. Cruz don't know what to do. Right hook misses by Cruz. Swinging it. Left hand by Cruz. Move to the side by Cruz. Right jab by Cruz. Go. That's a good right hook. Oh, that was just a little movement. Left hook by Cruz again. Maybe it wasn't a movement. Maybe it did shake him. Cruz is on his toes trying to bounce on the inside, get his hands free. But I still don't feel it's being effective. I was saying at the beginning of the fight, there's no way
Good.
Giovanni,
the point's been taken away.
He has to get a point taken away because he's been doing the rough stuff couple rounds now. And that's pure frustration, Spencer, because Giovanni is boxing very, very clever.
Yeah, he's confused.
Here we go. 1 minute left. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni again. Left hook misses. Good dip. Right jab in the nose by Giovanni. This guy is boxing. Yeah, push him off. Push the small man off. Left hook misses by a mile. Right jab by Giovanni. Pushes Cruz off again. Right jab. Left hook count. Left hook right. Left hook by Cruz. But my man takes it easy. Good left hook. The danger is that these punches don't seem to be having a great effect on Giovanni Spence.
He's adjusted to it. That's why, Ton.
That doesn't mean you can't just keep your chin out there. Right up to the body by Cruz. Left hook. Good left hook counter. I told you, don't just put your hand out. Right left hook by Cruz. Yeah. Right jab by Giovanni. Still showing the cockiness to have his hands low. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hand by Giovanni. 1-2 by Giovanni. These are weak man punches. Right hand over the top by Cruz. Left foot right hook by Cruz. Yeah. That was a closing salvo by Cruz, and my man's blinking.
Listen to me. I've got. Listen, that's a 10-8 round, you know, because
what's going on?
That is a 10-8 round for Giovanni, right?
Wow.
Giovanni got a point off and he won the round as far as I was concerned, Tundi. So it's all to do for Cruz because we're coming up to the final quarter of this fight, and he hasn't done anything to impress anyone because he's just been too reliant to think, right, I'm just going to tap this man and knock him out. You know what I mean? Don't look good at all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Don't look good at all.
Lee Bruce makes a good point. He's controlling the distance, but Cruz is catching him with a few hooks, which could be dangerous. But I'll be honest with you, Lee. Giovanni is gonna like he can hold my man's punch. you know when you can hold man's punch, you're like, all right, mate, go ahead, have a free shot.
Totally, he's adjusted to it. That's all he has. He's adjusted to his punching power.
Yeah, Giovanni on the front foot. I don't know about adjustment because I wouldn't like to take this man's punch. But you might be right, Spencer. Right over the top by Cruz. Hands up high. Left hook to the body. Left hook to the head. Right uppercut. Right hook by Cruz. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Oi, right hook, left hook by Cruz misses. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hook to the body by Cruz. Entanglement again. Here we go. Movement. Right jab. 1-2 by Cruz. By Giovanni. Left hook misses by Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni. Yeah, right jab by Giovanni. Left uppercut by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Here we go. Movement. Right hook by Giovanni. Right jab. Oi, left hook misses. Good dip by Giovanni. Claims back of the head. Giovanni claims the back of the head punch by Cruz again. And Cruz is in danger of getting another point deducted from him if he carries on with this work. 1-2 by Giovanni. The punches ain't got no power from what I can see from Giovanni. I'm just being honest with you. But they seem to be effective because Cruz is not rushing in as much as he was earlier on. But he has to come forward because that's his only game plan. That's his only strategy. Anyway, right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Again, keeping my man long. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. They've obviously trained for this. Left hand to the back of the head by Cruz again. And is the referee? No, the referee never said nothing. Right jab by to the body by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. The jab's controlling things. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Right hook by Giovanni. Dip. Left hook misses by Cruz. Right hook to the body. I feel that catched him a little bit. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hand by Giovanni. Stepping. Cruz. Right jab. Right hook to the body. Left hook by Cruz. Right hook by Cruz. Entanglement once more. Here we go. Entangle. Don't have your hands up like an amateur, Giovanni, because you will get clapped. 100% you will get clapped. You never do that. Left hook, there you go. Left hook, but good movement by Giovanni. Good left jab by Santa Cruz. Entanglement once more. This round, Cruz is looking a bit better. Left hook. Good left hook by Cruz. 1-2-3 by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Right hook just misses by Cruz. 1-2 by Giovanni, 1-2-3 by Giovanni, left hook by Giovanni, 1-2 by Giovanni. Again, the 1-2 was a hook, though. Right jab to the body by Giovanni. I like this. Right jab by Giovanni. Entanglement again. Cruz needs to be busy on that inside. Do some up. Good right hook. Good right hook by Cruz. Right jab. Dipping. Hands up high. Left jab. Right uppercut by Giovanni. 1-2 by Giovanni. Cruz swinging in the middle of the 1-2s. Cruz pushes him off. Left hook by Cruz. Cruz is getting outboxed.
Tundi, he's getting outboxed. And I'm telling you now that all Giovanni's got to do is just keep this up and he's coming home with a victory because Cruz is very arrogant in his fighting style. He's very reliant on thinking like, I'm going to turn out, I'm the bull, beat his chest. I thought about that, like at the weigh-in, he was going on overly braggadocious, like I was going to turn up and knock out this guy. And you know what? Looks are very deceiving because we look on this guy and think, this guy ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? But remember, people know, like with Virgil Hill, with Freddie Roach had a fight called Virgil Hill, who's like his first light heavyweight world champion, and he was solely a boxer. Right, so don't think like Freddie Roach don't just deal with boxing, just deal with an aggressive based man. And this guy is demonstrating that he can box. He's very smart, very calculated, and I've got him up in this fight turn.
I absolutely have to agree with you, Spencer, 100%. Thank you for that great analysis and breakdown again. Giovanni, straight left hook to the body, back on that right peg. 1-2 by Giovanni, jab by Giovanni, 1-2 by Giovanni. Yeah, right hook by Giovanni. Jab. Cruz just looking for the one punch, but he's getting his head chopped off. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Hands on his hips. Yeah. Arrogance now from Giovanni. Braggadocious. Left hook to the chin by Giovanni. Left hook again. He's saying, bro, you ain't as bad as what they said. You ain't so bad. That's what Giovanni's saying to you right now. Right jab by Giovanni. Yeah, left hook by Giovanni. Left hook just missed by Cruz. The wind of that left hook by Cruz, I felt it. Giovanni on his toes, hands low, swings a left hook. That was kind of like a desperation left hook, but we are in the 10th round. Right jab by Giovanni. Right chop by Giovanni. Yeah, right jab by Giovanni again. Right jab by Giovanni. Left hook to the body by Giovanni. The Giovanni has turned into the Mexican with his body shots. Right jab. Entanglement again once more. I'm not seeing too much work from Cruz. Not looking good. 1-2 by Giovanni. Again, freezing him. Right hook, left hook by Cruz, right hook by Cruz, rough stuff by Cruz, right hook, right over the top by Cruz. Giovanni breaks himself free, right jab by Giovanni. Here we go, right jab
Ooh,
by
good
Giovanni.
jab.
Cruz walks straight onto that right jab by Giovanni, right jab, right hand by Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni again. The right jab is working. Right hand by Cruz. Left hook to the body by Giovanni. Right hook. Shoulders. Right hook. Left hook by Cruz. Here we go. Right jab by Giovanni. Cruz on the back foot. Left uppercut. Right hook by Giovanni. Right hook. Left hook by Cruz. Or left hook. Right hook, should I say? Right jab. Right hook to the body. Right hand over the top by Cruz. Left uppercut on the inside. Left hook to the body. Right hand over the top by Cruz. Giovanni pushes him back on the ropes now. Right hook by Giovanni. Right hook by Giovanni. Yeah, right by Giovanni, right hand counter by Cruz, right hand counter by Cruz, left uppercut by Giovanni on the inside. Spence fear run. This thing is hotting up, bro. Here we go. Back on it. Left hook by Cruz. Entanglement pushes him in the corner by Giovanni. Rough stuff by Giovanni on the inside now. He is becoming the aggressor. It's Cruz with his back against the rope. Giovanni holds him out. Both men visibly tired, but I like the front foot work by Giovanni. Here we go. Right jab by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Right hook, left foot, right hook by Cruz. Again, Giovanni pushing that double right hook by Giovanni. Get out of the way, ref. Let me see what I'm going. Right over the top by Cruz. Right hook by Giovanni. Inside work. Left hook to the body. Cruz spins him. But right jab, right hook, left hook by Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni. Right, 1-2 by Giovanni. 1-2 by Giovanni. Right hook. Entanglement once more by both men. End of the round. Spence Fearon.
Tundi, may I continue? I don't know how much we've got on the live on YouTube, but we've got 400 and we've got 465 on Twitter. Thank you everybody for joining us up on the Twitter. We're just going into the change room now. We're seeing Errol Spence looking very, very focused. But back to the fight at hand. Giovanni's toughing it out, and we're seeing him now push back the smaller, more bullish human being in Cruz. And you know what? We've got like 10, 11, and 12 coming up. And all this young man's got to do, as far as I'm concerned, is stay on his feet. Arise, champion. Big up yourself, my brother. Yes, country done. Country, I just heard from your cousin, Josephine. She's living life. She just sent me a picture. She's living some big life out in Vegas right now. Just turned up at the fight. Yeah, all Cruz has got to do now is just stay on his feet, and it's all done. I'm telling you that now. Stay on his feet and won the fight.
Here we go. So this is the 11th round, Spencer. So far as I can see, right jab by Giovanni, straight out. Right, 11th round. Entanglement straight away. Both men, I would say Cruz is more desperate than Giovanni right now.
Because he has to be, Tundi.
2-3. Left uppercut by Giovanni. That was a good combination. Cruz kind of staggers. 1-2 by Giovanni. Giovanni holding out his right hand. 1-2 by Giovanni. Right hook by Giovanni. Here we go. Both men just looking. 1-2 by Giovanni. You can tell Cruz is tired. Right jab by Giovanni. On the front foot. Right jab by Giovanni. Again, looking to stop, man. Good right by Cruz, though. Giovanni is looking to stop my man. Right jab. Left hook to the body by Cruz. Good left hook to the body. Entanglement. Cruz now not doing no work on the inside, which is not good for him. As a shorter fighter, he needs to get busy on the inside. Right jab by Giovanni. Here we go. Right jab by right hook counter by Cruz. Right jab by Giovanni. But you can see visibly, Giovanni is the stronger fighter right now. Right jab by Giovanni. Entanglement. Cruz, one shot, then hold. It's Cruz doing the holding now, more visibly. Here we go. Hands up high by Cruz, though. Right jab, left hook counter by Cruz, misses by a mile. 1-2 by Cruz. Giovanni, 1-2-3 by Giovanni. Right hook by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Right hook, left hook to the body by Giovanni. Entanglement. Again, this fight here is favoring the taller Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni again. He's boxing his foot, the skin.
Good right hand.
Misses by Cruz. 1-2 by Giovanni. What happened there? Was that a slip?
He slipped.
It was a slip, but are we seeing signs? Right jab, left uppercut by Giovanni. That's only going to give Giovanni, right hook, left hook by Cruz. Only going to give Giovanni confidence. Right hook by Giovanni. Inside work again. This is getting a bit messy. Cruz pushes Giovanni off, but holds a right jab in return. Left uppercut by Giovanni. Inside work. Yeah, he pushed man and got a right jab in his nose.
Boxing, right jab. Here we go. Here we go. Front footwork. Giovanni. Feint. Feint. Left hook to the body by Giovanni. Mays. Cruz. Missed by a mile. Right. Right jab. 1, 2, 3 by Giovanni. Entanglement again. Giovanni, the front foot fighter. Oi, good left hook counter by Cruz. But it ain't doing nothing, Spence. Right jab by Giovanni. Feint. Left hand by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. What's going on there? What's going on there? Dip, dip. Left hand by Giovanni. Feinting. Right jab by Giovanni. Cruz not doing nothing. Giovanni looking for the openings. Right jab by Giovanni. Turns his left shoulder, so makes the right hook by Cruz ineffective. Nothing, just hitting the back. Not doing nothing. Left hook by Giovanni from a wide distance, Spencer.
Listen, Tundi, the attitude of Cruz is making me fall asleep, bruv. I'm being real.
You know what it is? You're just so anticipating the Bud fight. You don't even business about this fight.
No. You know what? I'm telling you because I know what Cruz usually brings, and it's more to do with the fact that Giovanni's not allowing him to do his work, and not only that, him ignorantly must have thought he was just gonna come and just clap my man and knock him out. Yeah, I mean, I see they're adjusting some tape now on Giovanni's glove. Like I said, Giovanni's got to survive these next 2 rounds, and he's won the fight as far as I'm concerned. And yet, TBG, exactly. Cruz does look lost, and he's lost this one as well. You know what I mean? He's lost it, mate. I'm telling you. Big up Jermaine Williams. How you doing, Jermaine?
In the building, we go into the 12th and
final round. Right, you see?
And this is it, Spence. Here we go. 12th and final
Good
round.
combination.
Left hook by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Again. Right hook by Giovanni. Moving, boxing beautifully. 1, 2 by Giovanni. Followed by a right hook counter. 1, 2 by Giovanni. 3 by Giovanni. All I'm looking at is Giovanni work. But that's a right uppercut by Cruz. Cruz is in danger of losing his 3rd fight here via a wide points decision. But I may be wrong.
Nope, you're not wrong, Tundi. You are really right.
Right hook counter by Giovanni. 1, 2 by Giovanni. He's fighting excellently. Freddie Roach is his man. Right jab again to the head. Feint. Right hook misses by a Cruz. He's just missing all day long. And you know sometimes what happens when these obscure guys get a big fight and they start getting a little pesos, a few money, they just lose the hunger. Because that's what Cruz don't look like he's prepared for this kind of man. Right jab. Right jab by Giovanni. Right hook just misses by Cruz. I'm not saying boxing is an easy sport, but you got the hype, you got everything. Left uppercut by Giovanni. Right jab by Giovanni. Maybe this is what I'm trying to say as well about looking too far ahead. The next fight ahead, talking about wanting this rematch, that rematch. You better focus on the man in front of you. Left hook, right hook by Cruz. Still trying to ting, but Giovanni beautiful counters by Giovanni. Left hand by Giovanni. Right hook by Giovanni. Yeah. Right jab. Left hook misses by Cruz. Right hook misses by Cruz. Left hand to the stomach by Giovanni. This is good work by Giovanni with 1 minute 13 left in the round, in the final round. Right hook by misses. Right hook misses by look at this. Man's headlocking him. Brother's taking it back to the road. Headlocking man in a professional boxing ring. Here we go. Down to the last 56 seconds of the 12th round. Giovanni looking to waltz away. And I say waltz away because he's boxed brilliantly tonight. Here we go. Left uppercut by Giovanni. Right jab. 1, 2 by Giovanni. Entanglement again. Doing the right thing against a shorter fighter. Here we go. Giovanni still kept his hands low for 12 rounds. Good left uppercut by Giovanni in the final 30 seconds. Left uppercut, right hook by Giovanni. Entanglement. And I feel that this is all he needs to do for the last 30 seconds. Just tie a man up. In fact, just box him. Box him for the last 20. And you're gone clear. Unless we see a rubber on the scorecards. Right hook by Cruz. Right uppercut by Cruz. But ain't doing nothing. Right hook by Cruz. Giovanni on his feet. 14 seconds left. 12 seconds left. 11 seconds left. Here we go. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7. Bro. Left hook by Giovanni. Left hook misses by Cruz. Giovanni is looking like he's walking away with it, Spence.
He has. Without a doubt. And there's no way on earth this young man ain't getting a decision. All right? And that is that. Lifestyle. Big up yourself. Big up Tun, Spence. I'm not missing this live stamina you just took off the thing.
Come on, yeah, come on. Sorry about that. Big up to Indian Spence. I was not missing this live stream. Stamina for Sale, Champion Boxing Channel.
Come
100%.
on, you know it. Son, I'm telling you this now. We're gonna hear after this fight, Cruz has got weight problems. He's gonna have to move up to 140. That's what we're gonna hear because
140, but he's a midget. That's a lightweight. So, bro, he's gonna
Right.
need to go down.
Right. So I bet you that's what we're gonna hear. We're gonna hear some foolishness like this because that performance on his side was garbage. You know what I mean? It was garbage. And fair play to Cabrera. He boxed a very intelligent fight. And you know, he's 20, like he's 21-0. 22-0, hopefully after this now, for a reason. He's a very clever guy, man. He's smart and he's got guts because enough guys could have been beaten prior to the fight because they know what my man brings. He brings the rockers and he didn't buy into that. He boxed to orders. He's got an awkward style, even though he's very tall for lightweight. Or maybe it's because my pit bull is so short, it makes him look even taller than what he really is. But one thing I like about the kid, he's got balls, man.
Definitely.
He's got balls.
As I say, he boxed brilliantly. He actually done a better job than Tank.
He did.
Particular opponent.
He did. But you know what? Tank had a rockers with my man, and maybe that took something out of Cruz as well. You know.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what happens.
Maybe that took something out of him.
You have a fight, and even sometimes it could take a lot out of the person who won. Sometimes,
Yeah,
it could take like the person who lost.
Yeah, I mean, sorry to revert back to history. I remember with Knight. Here we go. Let's say the teeth in business now. If they're gonna try to rob mine.
Because I don't like the look on.
Look, they got split decision. I'll up, son. Split decision.
Anyhow.
$113 to Cabrera.
That's too close.
113 to Cruz.
Nah. They're gonna give it a draw.
112.
Oh wow.
They teeth the U-turn.
Daylight robbery.
They teeth the U-turn.
Daylight robbery. Because you know what? I feel like my man ain't coming with no. He ain't giving no money. He ain't gonna give no money.
Yeah, but regardless, I hear all of that, and I agree with you. He ain't bringing nothing, but he brought his boxing skills, and this is bullshit because my man never won that fight, bruv.
But we need to
I don't care that you're pressing forward and getting picked off. You know what I mean? And I don't want to hear no talk about who you want to fight now from who you don't want to fight. Exactly, country. Wow, I'm in disbelief myself here. Absolute bullshit.
Wow. The great Spencer Fearon live saying this is absolute BS.
Yeah, it's bullshit, man. No one can't tell me no differently to that. I'm seeing this too regular in boxing now as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing it too regular.
We see Maxi Hughes
Maxi Hughes got viciously jobbed. Yeah, I mean, viciously jobbed. Yeah, I mean, and there was me getting out to go put my eye drops in to prepare me for the next fight and get my glasses so I could see my HD screen even better. But this was absolutely rubbish.
Bro, you cream up my face because
come to hell with me. You did say it. You did say that earlier in the chat that there's some little robbery business going on. But this is foolishness. I mean, this is foolishness.
Definite robbery. This
foolishness.
Is the great train robbery. The great train robbery has arrived.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, let me tell you this, son.
You can't make Spence. You can't make a case for Cruz because he actually was backed up in that fight. He was backed up all the way, literally all the way. There's a comment here by Nilante. He said, "We need ex-boxers as judges."
I've been saying that for ages.
We've been saying that for a long.
I've been saying that for ages, but you know what? It's not only the fact of like we're saying we need ex boxers as judges. What they should do is test the judges. I want to know what kind of test do they go through to become judges in the first place. You know what I mean? Because I know like some of these judges that I'm seeing in here, could they come into a boxing gym and demonstrate to me just how to throw the left jab?
Man,
I guarantee you.
Spence was always trying to ask me about my cream. Don't know about my cream. I had to cream up my face because the sweat, you know when the sweat just make your face drop. Anyway.
I mean, it's just disgusting. It's disgraceful because you know what? There's a young kid that put his whole life into this thing, right? For this moment, thinking that, yeah, you know what I mean? And he shouldn't have got jobbed. But I know for a fact that kid weren't signed to Al Heyman.
Who? Nah, I doubt it.
I know he wasn't. You know what I mean?
Definitely kind of cruises, and they're like, bruv, this is our man.
Yeah, this is our man. Not good. Not good at all.
Jawed Mohammed said they should do an eye test, but I don't know. I just think, obviously, like anything, it's all about perception. But sometimes I can't see how so many people can feel a particular way, and the judges see it another way. Like sometimes close fights are not robberies, as you always say, Spencer.
No, they're not. But that fight weren't close to them.
That fight weren't close. It's facts. Alfie said, "Bring back Ian John Lewis." Ian's had a few dodgy ones in his time, mate. Don't worry about that. Big up Ian John Lewis. You know what, Capo? We actually tried that. The WBC did try that, and I don't know what happened to that. There was I don't know if obviously they don't do it now, but there was a point where they was making the scorecards visible after every round. But they soon took that away. They probably thought, nah, that's mashing up the money. But that's another alternative which was once in play but quickly taken away. I don't know. This fight, we're moments away from what has to be regarded as the most eagerly anticipated fight for a very, very long time. Nobody can really, hand on heart, say who is going to win, although I am going to ask everyone. Number 1 for Spence and number 2 for Crawford. So yeah, get on it. Let me see what's going on. Number 1, if you feel Errol Spence Jr. is the victor tonight, or number 2 for Terence Bud Crawford. Right, let's see what's going on. What's Spencer doing? Cooking in the kitchen and singing and all that. All right, Victor says 1. TBG 2, that's Crawford. Crawford again. Spence, Crawford. Spence, Keith Stewart. Max, man down 1. Philip Answer 2. Colin 12. Come on, mate. Air Max 90. Crawford. Sky LABX 2000 says Crawford again. Mr. PK says 1. Boxing Enthusiast TV says 1. Zach Crawford. Zach Cat says Crawford. Ice King Crawford. Paul Wilson Crawford. JH17 Crawford. The difference 1. J-Bay Prince 2. Errol Graham man down. I like that. Crawford is not getting a points decision. You may be right, which I feel is why he has to go for the gusto if he's to win this fight. Crawford 2 from Jawed Mohammed. I am TGT, says Crawford. Come to hell with me, Crawford. TBG Crawford. 1 DJ Baggy Era. Come on, 1. It's again, people. We're split down the middle here. We are just split down the middle. Spence, give me a sec. I'm going to leave it to you to talk. But what I did say was 1 for Errol Spence and 2 for Crawford. Yeah?
Okay, cool.
Give me a sec.
Yep. I'm going to say this fight that we're going to see right now. And the next thing is this big shout out to Zab Judah, because it seems like people seem to forget that Zab was the last undisputed world welterweight champion some 18 years ago when he knocked out, well, he actually stopped Corey Spinks, who was the undisputed champion. So the last undisputed champion that we've had at welterweight is Zab Judah, and I think it's been absolutely disgusting that this week, while watching everything that's been going on about this fight, nobody has mentioned Zab Judah. No one mentioned him. And the thing about it is this: in that fight with Zab Judah versus Corey Spinks, it was actually two southpaws, and now we have another unification for the undisputed world welterweight championship. Some 18 years on, and the two combatants are two southpaws. Even though Terence Crawford is a switch hitter, it is still a battle of two southpaws. I think it's been absolutely disgusting. Lee Bruce, no, at the time, the WBO was around, but the WBO wasn't highly regarded at that time. So Zab Judah didn't win all four belts because the WBO wasn't seen at that time in the welterweight division as a premier belt. So he was undisputed champion, having 3 world titles, and he was also the Ring Magazine world champion as well. So, yep, that's what I'm saying. I see TMZ has just put, I hope there's no shenanigans in this fight, and I totally agree with you. I hope there isn't. But I can't keep up with all of them because Tundi's not here to stop the stuff. No, that's not the reason why they're not mentioning Zab Judah, because Zab Judah was the last undisputed world champion at welterweight. He was the last undisputed world champion. Luke and Spence, not everyone is a historian. No, that's right. Not everyone is a historian, but I'm saying some work should have been done with Zab Judah, or someone should have. I mean, I didn't see no interviews or anything about Zab Judah coming up for this fight. I thought that was a bit disrespectful, to tell you the honest truth. And no, not everyone is a historian, but this fight between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, it's a big fight to boxing fans. It hasn't really crossed over, but boxing needed this fight to happen simply because when they see these men of these caliber end up fighting each other, maybe it will make other guys who are on their come up think like, right, I'd like to fight this unbeaten guy. And we've seen it already this year with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. And hopefully we're going to see a lot more of it because it's been a good year for boxing. No one can't turn around and say it hasn't been a good year for boxing. It's been a good year for boxing. And like the thing that leaves us a little bit remiss, I will be remiss. Sorry, let me just see there. That's why everyone should listen. Yep, Boxing Hub, thank you very much. I'm saying that when we're watching fights of like what we're getting right now, this has brought me back to when I was a child and big fights would happen in the 80s. Big fights would happen in the 90s, right? And then, you know, and fair play, Oscar De La Hoya brought some big nights at welterweight. His fight that he had with Felix Trinidad, which was an incredible fight, and everybody thought that Oscar De La Hoya got jobbed in that fight as well. But I would say, like, of welterweight fights, we're getting possibly the number 1 and number 2 or maybe number 3 fighting for the winner of this fight should go down as the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the whole world. And there'll be an undisputed champion as well. Yes, we saw Anui the other day, the monster. There's an argument for him being the best pound for pound fighter in the world, and he's a 4-weight champion. But what I am saying is Anui is not an undisputed champion. So I'm saying whoever wins this fight, in my eyes, should be the pound for pound number 1. Right? I'm interested in this fight similarly because last time out, Errol Spence fought last year, April, against Ugas, and you saw in that fight, he got buzzed in that fight. King Red, pick up yourself.
No, he never got buzzed. He was looking for his gum shoe.
Tundi, shut up. He got buzzed, mate.
No, he was looking for his gum shield.
Yeah, I know he's looking for his gum shield.
Wait, listen. He was looking for his gum shield. He got clapped, and he actually laughed. He laughed. Go and watch the fight, Spence. He never got buzzed. I'm telling you, he never got buzzed. He laughed.
Tundi.
Go watch the fight. Go watch the fight.
Right, cool. He never got buzzed. Bro, he got buzzed. Wait there, remember. He got buzzed by that Ghanaian man, country's cousin.
What I'm saying. The only time I've seen him buzz was against Latte.
Yeah, Latte buzzed him.
Well, early on in his career, coming up, strong Ghanaian fighter he was in against.
Right. But I watched the Kavaleskis Crawford fight earlier today, and Kavaleskis hurt Crawford quite a few times,
Well, there you go.
Quite a few times.
Listen, it's not necessarily about being hurt, it's how you recover. And I feel both men have shown that they have faced adversity at some points in their career, not a lot, but always come back and dealt with it. So again, I do feel that each of them are facing their toughest opponent tonight. Errol was facing his toughest opponent in Bud Crawford, and Bud Crawford is facing his toughest opponent in Errol Spence. Errol Spence is the current IBF, WBA, and WBC champion. Terence Crawford is the WBO champion. Jaron Innes is the IBF champion.
Who's the IBF champion?
The IBF champion is Spence, but Innes is the interim champion.
Yeah, well, that don't count then.
Yeah, what's his name? Stanontis holds the secondary WBLA belt. Keith Furman is the former under unified welterweight champion. Ugas, the former WBA champion. Barrios. So these are common opponents. Not common opponents.
Right, Emily Bridges is over there.
Huh? She find herself over there.
Yeah, man. Tundi, me just can't take her.
Not saying a word, Spencer.
We can't take her, man.
Yeah, celebrities in the building, all in the building tonight. This is
so out of all the people, listen to me. Out of all the people in the building, they want to talk to Emily Bridges.
Listen, the Yanks love a British accent, so
But she's not British; she's Australian.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. But she's rolling outside of British, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, she's obviously getting out there. She's making herself visible. So
No, I'm not knocking her, but it's like on certain things I just can't. I mean, we can't take her upon certain things, and that is that.
6181 said, Boxes said, me just can't take her. Come on, yeah. Danny Bravo said, man looked like he just come from a dance. Bro, this is normal. This is how we wake up, bro. What's going on? Oh, no. This is, I'm watching PBC broadcast.
Mike Tyson just come in there, him and his wife.
Evander
Holyfield. Deontay Wilder.
He's in the building. All right, cool.
Right, look at that. You just seen the names that were just coming there. Why did you go interview them people there?
Maybe Ellen Bridges is easier to get to than these other guys.
Well, they're doing the announcements already,
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Lennon Jr. is in the ring, bruv.
The Wrigley Spearmint Gum. We're getting there. The Goose Pimples are coming. They're coming now. It's fight time. Strap season, man. Put him in the dirt. Spencer Perrin, who is winning this fight? Or are you still going to wait to the ring rules?
Yeah, I'm going to still wait for the ring rules then.
All right. Cool. This is... Yeah. Let's go. Let's effing go. Let us go. Set us free. Yeah, Bobby Wright, come on. You know the set. Dream it. Believe it. Become it. Thank you for the $4.99, sir. And this is going to be a good one. Oh, Spence, I said it to you on the live today. Is there a possibility
of this fight ending early.
A draw.
I feel there's a possibility this fight could end early. And you
And
you made
early.
a point.
Yeah, very much so. Because what happens is this, like we're saying, it's very rare that we see two really good fighters and fights end early because their KG, their IQ is very high. They don't fall into traps. But when you're dealing with that level of testosterone, Tundi, we could be looking like May 15th, 1985. Sorry, April 15th, 1985. Marvin Hagler versus Tommy the Hitman Hearns.
The knowledge.
Errol Spence is coming out first.
Cheers! I wish I could turn up the volume and hear the music, but bro, it's a repeat. I'm gonna have to hear the ring entrances. Spence, who's gonna win this fight, bro?
I'm asking you the same question.
Don't try and switch it on me.
I'm not trying. No, I'm going to tell you who's going to win the fight just from the ring walk alone.
All right. Crawford's gonna sleep in unks. You sure, Capo? You're a small boy in this thing here. You're a small boy. Wow. I feel people are jumping on the Crawford bandwagon, but man's coming out gully. Yeah, big fish thing. Yeah, Derek James, EJ. EJ's looking kind of small though to me. Like his facial structures. I don't know how well he's done this weight, you know.
Tony look old.
I don't know how well. That's the only thing, Spence. I don't know how well he's done this weight because something really bothered me. He said that if there's to be a rematch, it definitely has to be at 154.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. But I know who I'm going with. I'm a man. I don't change my predictions.
And you're going with the truth.
They may flutter, but when all's said and done, I don't change. And I don't mind being wrong either. But I'm going to tell you before the ring walks are finished, I'm rolling with Spence. I'm just telling you. I'm rolling with Spence. I'm just rolling with Spence. I may be wrong. There's a good possibility I'm going to be wrong. Because I don't know how well he's done the weight. And I feel that he's given...
Nah, he's done the weight good, Ton.
And I feel that he's given Crawford time to mature into the 147 category. You get what I'm saying, Spence?
Tony, I'm hyped, you know. I got little butterflies in my belly, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I like the book. Errol's very calm though. I'm not gonna lie. But it's man down, his strap sees him, it's put him in the dirt. We are about to see something special, Spence. I know it. But I'm good. Oh, mate. This fight here, bro. It's like I'm in there. Jesus. Yeah.
I need some energy, Ton.
Yeah. This fight, Errol didn't even get a trim for the fight.
That man should have gone to Kobe.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like Spence, I don't know, but he don't look. Yeah, country done is. You hear what I'm saying, country? It's something.
Remember, Terence Crawford asked for
rehydration.
No, yep, and he's doing it. Eminem's walking him out, bruv.
Wow.
And that was done over Twitter. Because on Twitter, my man said, I'd love for you to walk me out.
He actually got the M.
Yeah.
Wow.
And look, he's come out with a fishnet as well, you know.
Wow. Man's come out with a fishing net thing. Bro. Yeah. Almost 500 people live right now on the Watchlong. This is going down, people. This is going to be electric for however long it lasts. We're going to see how Bud deals with these body punches, because these body punches are coming. They are actually, unless Crawford deals with this so fast.
Nah, Eminem took it. That was done over Twitter, Tundi.
Yeah. Social media is powerful, bro.
Powerful. Now, but Eminem never rap for you though, so they don't get the powers.
He didn't rap.
Nah, he introduced him, and then he's holding the mic. And I know that was a rush thing as well. That was a thing. That was a rush thing. There was no rehearsal or nothing. That's why he most probably done like that.
Well, at least he walked him out, mate. That's big.
That's big.
Crawford is very calm as well.
Yeah, there's Reds. Is my man. My man's cool, you know. Reds is a cool brother.
The electricity is in my calf muscles right now. I can feel it's in my calf muscles. This is going to be something. A battle of the ages. Something's telling me.
Nah, you're not catching no one. I see the thing drop off your shoulder.
I'm saying, can this go early? Can this go early?
You know what? We're gonna see from the first round. It could go early.
Bud's face looks more solid though. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah. Well, remember, he's come from lightweight, ton.
Yeah. Max says first ring walk Eminem is done. A man said Tunde. Tunde don't have no calf muscles. Bro, I got calf muscles, trust me. Caught him in the net, put him in the dirt. Errol Spence, 33 years old. Terrence, 35 years old. So Terrence is older than Errol by a few years. Anticipation is an understatement. Both these men coming with the old school trims as well. No short back and sides. Just straight Afro shape up. Afro shape up. Warriors. 33 years of age. Spence 35. Crawford 147. Spence weighed in 146 and 3/4. Crawford weighed in. Spence is 22-0 with 22 KOs, and Crawford is 39-0 with 30 KOs. And the rules are, I think there's no free knockdown rule in effect. It's packed out, sold out T-Mobile Arena. I think they say it's 20,000 capacity. Stars in attendance everywhere. Everywhere. This is what it's about. This is what every man with every fighter, trainer, manager, promoter with any sort of ambition wants to be involved in big nights like this. Zach says he's got a 20-second delay on Showtime pay-per-view. That's probably because you're streaming it. I know them one, Zach. Don't try it. You should have paid your money instead of letting the Fire Stick Boys come out. I know that, but Zach, I know these moves, bro. You know, man's from certain vicinities. 6181. We know why the stream's behind. It's because you never paid for it, bro. That's why the stream is behind, because you never paid. I don't know why you're complaining. You got it. You just gotta keep up with the times. All right. It's go time, baby. It is go time. Errol Spence put him in the dirt against Bud Crawford. The dad has got the Jamaican flag around his neck. Ref in the yard, man. Metsut said he was gonna do the dodgy site, but then he had to stop himself and buy the pay-per-view. Don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, bro, we all got, bro. That's what I'm saying. We all gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. Lifestyle. Big up. Let's go. Come on. Put him in the dirt. Put him in the dirt. This is. I don't know. Errol's eyes look kind of. I don't know. It look kind of sleepy. Spence.
You know what? That just could be his focus, because you know what? He's always had that kind of glazed look anyway, Ton. Watch, because I've been watching him all over the week. He's always got that kind of glazed, disinterested look. But one thing I do know is that Bud's coming to give it today, you know?
Yeah, he looks sharp. Zach says he's on pay-per-view. Don't disgrace me like this. I'm not disgracing you, bro. I'm doing the same thing. Let's go anyway, Zach. You know my intention is not to disgrace you. Come on. Tunde says that no, that's his look. Spencer's right. He has always got a kind of glazed look. I'm saying it's more apparent or more evident today. And I've been following Spence's career for a long time. And I'm not too sure about this weight. Yeah,
Well, at least Bud Crawford cut his hair. I like the hairstyle still.
Well, it's a shaper. He never cut them.
Yeah. No, because he had twists in it, so he must have combed it out and then shaped it up.
Okay. Yeah. That's true. Crawford looks like he's set up for this moment. Crawford from Omaha, Nebraska, nicknamed Bud. Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence. We see the smile. We see the grin. Again, 28-0, 22 KOs. The truth looks drained. I'm telling you. I hope I'm wrong.
You're wrong, man. I don't know drain talk.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I thought I was going to see a more fuller faced Spence, but that could be because he's trained his ass off.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Brian Johnson said trainer looks fat. Yeah, but yeah, Bud's trainer is madness. It's madness. He looks like he's getting bigger every time I see him.
You know what? The crowd is more pro Spence, you know. The crowd's going nuts.
Oh, yeah? I thought it was, people were saying it was...
Nah, maybe on the bookies, but the crowd is more for Spence.
Wow, we are actually getting it, Spence.
Can you imagine this, Ton? How long have we been talking about this fight? 4 years?
We are actually about to get... Spencer Fearon. Here we go. And I don't want no interruptions in my thing. Let us go. Jesus Christ. Manny Pacquiao in visual. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous, Spence. I am nervous, bro.
Terrence Crawford's going to win, you know.
Okay. You're saying Crawford. All right.
Yeah, Crawford.
All right. I'm still rolling with man down. Boy, my body's nervous. My body's shaking, fam. Here we go. Out for the center ring. And let me see who it puts the mental pressure. Okay. Here we go. Spence. Right jab by Spence. That's a good right jab. Right jab by Spence. The work has started. Right jab, left jab, right jab to the body by Spence. Oh, Jesus. Right jab by Spence. Crawford taking a look. Right jab by Spence. Thinking. Right jab by Spence. This good right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. You say Crawford. I'm feeling Spence's energy right now. I'm not going to lie.
So my turn. It's changed a bit.
Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Again. Right jab to the head, right jab to the body. Counter right hand jab by Crawford. Right jab by Spence. Right
Good
jab to the head,
shots.
right jab to the body by Spence. Jesus. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Cerebral. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Crawford looks a bit tentative with his jabs. Right jab by Crawford, but they're falling short. Right jab. Left hand to the body by Spence. Here we go. Right jab by Spence. Just the activities winning Spence around thus far. Right jab by Spence. Right jab to the body by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Right jab. Left hook to the body by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Right jab. Left hand by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Bud ain't doing enough work this opening round. Right jab by Spence. Jesus. Jab to the body by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Bud. These are falling short by Bud though. Spence is landing. Right jab to the head by Spence. Oi, right jab by Spence. Spence walking forward now. Bit more. Right hook by Spence. Right jab counter by Bud. Right jab, left hook counter. Oi, a counter left hook by Bud as well. They both threw the left to the head. Here we go. Right jab by Spence. Jesus Christ. I'm shaking. Right jab by Spence. What is going on? Right jab by Spence. Yeah. I'm right jab full short by Bud. Right
Good
jab.
jab.
By Spence. See,
Beautiful round. Ton. Errol Spence has fooled a lot of people because I thought his energy looked shaky as well. I thought Bud was gonna break him up in the first round. Listen,
Yes.
that was a beautiful round. That's what you call boxing. And you know what? This is the first time where I looked at Errol Spence and he looked like a welterweight. He don't look big. He looked like a welterweight. And he's boxed to orders and he's doing a very smart thing because, like, as he throws out his jab to him, he takes his left hand and he puts his left hand out just in case you're gonna try to throw a counter. You know what I mean? That was a very, very good round because, like, Bud Crawford is meant to be the better boxer, but if you saw what happened there, it was very contained, very clever work, which was done by Errol Spence, and he's fighting contained, right? But we know about Terence Crawford. You're a man, you hit him hard with a shot, and then that wakes him up. But Terence still looks classy in there, you know? So, you know what I mean? But that round, that's a 10-9 round to Errol Spence.
100% that's Spence's round.
Take it away, Tom.
Round 2. Cerebral. We're gonna have to get deep in this fight here. Somebody's gonna have to take the chance. But anyway, out for the second. Double jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Double jab. Left hook over the top by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Right jab. Falling short. Bud falling short. 1-2. Left hook to the body by Spence. Right hook to the body. And I know them shots are hard, Spence. Crawford better get active. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence again. One to the head, one to the body. Jesus. Right jab by Spence. Yeah. Crawford edging it forward. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Yeah. Jab to the body by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Double jab, left uppercut, right hook by Spence, by Bud, sorry. Right uppercut, right hook, sorry, from the southpaw. Both men southpaw currently. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Left hand over the top by Errol Spence. Right jab, right uppercut, left hook by Spence. Jesus. Right jab to the body by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. And a right jab by Crawford. Right jab by Spence again. This is proper boxing. Right jab by Bud.
Beautiful.
Right jab to the body by Bud. Right jab by Spence. On the front foot. Left hook, right hook by Spence. Right, left hook, but good left hook counter by Bud. But Errol blocked that lovely. Right jab, jab for jab. Left hook to the body by Spence. Aye, Bud, give him the elbow and push him off. Right jab by Spence. Right jab, left hook, right hook by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. This is boxing at its best. Right jab, left hook to the body by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Hey! Spencer, what did I say? This fight could go early. That was a good counter hook.
He's not hurt though, you know, Ton.
Bud, don't tell me he's not hurt, Spence. You can't say he's not hurt. Right jab, Bud on the kill now. Left hand by Spence. I told you this man's... What? Oh, ended the round.
End of the round.
Strong Spence.
End of the round.
That's my only worry.
Huh? He didn't look strong. And you know what, Ton? You're absolutely right. But it was a beautifully timed, 2-1 shot. It's a beautifully timed 2-1 shot that caught him and he just dropped him. And it's like, now I'm telling you, this is when this blinking boy starts to smell. I told you, this is when this boy is going to start to smell, because you know what Bud's like. You know what Bud's like, Ton.
It wasn't even a hard shot.
It wasn't hard, Ton. I'm telling you. It wasn't hard.
Counter.
Nah, it catches him on the chin,
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. It catches him. 10-8 round. And now Crawford's gonna smell blood.
Well, we'll see. Errol's
All
gonna
right,
get angry.
what to see?
Errol's gonna get angry. Right jab, left hook. Good left hook by Spence. Over the top. Right jab, left hook. Spence is saying, all right, cool, you got me. I've got to get one back. Right jab by Spence. But could he run onto something on a counter? Because Bud is calm. Jesus. Right jab by Spence. Left hand over the top by Spence. Right jab. 1-2 by Crawford from the southpaw. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Crawford. Spence moving to the side. Right jab by Spence. Left hand over the top. Left hook to the body. Left hook to the body by Spence. Right hook by Spence. Gets caught. Aye, counters. Left hook to the body. Right hook to the body by Spence. Right hook by Bud. Spence on the inside. Bud. Jab. Right jab by Spence. Right to the body by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Jesus. What is going on? Spence edging forward. Left hook to the body by Bud. Turns him. Good turn. But Spence wants his revenge.
Yep.
He ain't having that. Crawford looking for the counter. You can see, looking to be a sniper. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Right hook misses by Spence. Left hook to the body by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Reverse 1-2 by Bud again. Same shot. Overhand by Bud. By Spence, sorry. That shot seems to be working for Spence. Left hook to the body by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Jesus Christ. What is going on? Spencer, fear on. Someone's texting me. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by
hard jab.
Right jab by Bud. Right jab. Left hook to the body. Reverse 1-2 by Spence again. By Bud again. Wait. Jesus. Both men pushing each other. Spence coming forward. Right jab. Right hook to the body by Spence. Inside work. Spence. Left hook to the body on the inside. Spence want to look what he's doing because he's turning his head the wrong way. Here we go. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Left hook by Bud. Left hook counter. Right hook by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Left hook to the body. Reverse counter again by Bud. Right, Bud. Straight right jab. Right jab to the body by Spence. Right jab. Left hook to the body by Spence. Here we go. Right jab by Bud. This is work rate now. Working is coming into it. Right jab to the body by Bud. Bud still staying in his southpaw position. Right jab by Spence. This is hotting up Spence. Right jab. 1-2 by Bud. Left hook. Right hook to the side of Spence's body by Bud. Here we go. Oh my goodness gracious me.
You know what? I'd give that round to Errol Spence, you know? I'll give that round to Errol Spence.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
what we're
Spence
seeing
got
there,
round.
it's like Errol Spence doesn't look sturdy, Ton. He doesn't look sturdy. And have you noticed this? Like, as the fight's going on, Bud looks like he's the bigger fighter.
Yep.
Physically, he looks bigger. And he's just relaxed and he's not wasting any punches because he knows the importance of this. And neither is Errol Spence, but I think Errol Spence is like overly trying too much with his shots. They're not fluid. Like when Bud throws these shots, you can see them. They're nice and fluid and he's got that nice rhythm. Errol Spence's got a rhythm, but it seems like his rhythm is a little bit more forced. So what he's going to have to do is like do the same thing he's trying to do and try and rough up Terence Crawford because he gets caught when he's on the outside. He doesn't get caught when he's up close. He gets caught when he's on the outside. Right, Floyd's in the house. Out for round 4, Ton.
I know that was so basically. I think it's a draw right now. If you give a 10-8 round to Crawford and Spence has won the first and the third.
Yeah,
so
that's right, son. That's right, sir.
Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Back on it. Back on it. Spence administering. Right jab again. Right jab. Right jab. Bud. 1-2. Left hook. Right hook to the body by Bud. That was good. That was good. Giving some of his own medicine. Left hook to the body by Spence. Good inside work by Bud. You can see that left uppercut, right hook will come by Bud. Left hook to the body by Bud. Spence coming forward now.
His nose is bleeding as well.
Face looking reddened. Jab. Right hook to the body by Spence. Jab down Spence. Left uppercut. Left hand over the top by Spence. Bud pushes Spence off again. Right jab by Bud. Left hook by Bud. Left uppercut by Bud. Right jab by Bud. Right hook by Bud. Right hand over the top by Spence. Jesus. This is war. Right. Oh! Left hand over the top by Bud. Left hook to the body. Spence's legs look funny there, Spence. Right hook by left hook by Bud. Right, left by Bud. Right jab by Bud. Stepping in. Right jab by Bud again. Spence walking forward, same way. Will now his eye, rubbing his eye. Right jab by Spence again. Ooh, right jab, left hand over the top by Spence. Wait, left uppercut by Bud.
He's blooded badly
right
as well.
Left hook by Spence. Right uppercut, left hook by Spence. Jab, jab. Right jab by Bud. Bud looks calm, cool, collected, Spence. Right jab by Spence. Right hook by Bud. Right hook by Spence. Woo! Wee wow wee. Here we go. Right jab by Spence. Bud, Ellen up, kind of. Right jab. Oh, left hand over the
That's
top
hurting,
by
you know.
Bud. Strong as well, Spence. Here we go. Right jab by Spence. Again. Spence overthinking right now. Bud's got him thinking. Right jab. Bud has got him thinking, Spence. Left uppercut by Bud. Right hook to the body by Spence. Right hook, jab by Spence. By Bud, sorry. Bud looks the confident of the two. I'm going to be honest with you.
Now, Bud's looking to knock him out, Ton.
Right jab. Left hand by Spence. Stepping. Bud moving forward. Right jab by Bud. Bud moving forward. Double jab. Left hand. Right hook to the body. Left hook to the body by Bud. These shots look strong. Right jab by Bud. Wee wow wee. Bud is looking strong.
Ton. Bud's winning this fight, and Bud is going to cause a late stoppage of what I'm seeing right now because Errol Spence needs to change his game. This roughhouse tactics isn't working. You know what I mean? And you'd never think that Bud Crawford will be beating Errol Spence on the inside, and he's beating him on the inside with just sneaky work. So it's sneaky shots. You know what I mean? And if you're looking at Errol Spence's face now, it's badly blooded, right? And yeah, you know what? He does. Yeah, I've just heard Richie Woodall just through like saying he don't look right, and he doesn't look right. And this is a systematic, and it's right. This is a systematic beating, It's very, very technical, and Bud's gonna end up walking him down. This is what I can see. Unless I can see Errol Spence changing things, but I can't. I don't know how he's gonna change things right now.
I'm telling you,
And I'm just being truthful, Ton.
he keeps on getting hit with the left hand over the top.
Yeah.
He keeps on getting hit with that left hand over the top. What's going on there?
Doctor's coming to talk to him.
Why? Why is he talking to him?
I have no idea.
Maybe it's his eye. Here we go again. Here we go again. Out for the, what's this, 5?
Round 5.
Here we go. Spence, right jab. Right jab to the body by Bud. Right jab by both men. Left hand counter by Bud. Right 1-2 counter by Bud again. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Right hook, left hook by Bud. Right jab, left hand by Bud again. Looking strong, cool, calm. Right hook counter. But right hook lead by Spence. By Crawford, sorry. Entanglement. Spence needs to get busy. See, don't look busy enough. Spence, this is not normal Errol Spence.
It's not.
Right jab, right jab. Right jab by Bud. Bud walking like an assassin now.
Nah, he's doing some kung fu moves in it.
Left hook to the body. Right hook to the body by Spence. Left uppercut. Right hook to the body by Spence. Bud Ellen up almost. Ellen up on Spence. Spence moving forward. Right jab, right jab, right jab, right jab by Bud. Good right counter by Bud there. Right jab by Spence. Spence can't seem to get forward. Double jab left hand by Bud. Switching up the ting. Spence jab left hand over the top. Right counter by Bud. Right jab by Bud. Left hand over the top by Bud again. Left hand to the body. Right over the top by Bud. What is going on?
Bud Crawford is incredible, son.
I can't even get the words out of my mouth.
Bud Crawford is incredible.
Overhand left by Errol Spence. He needs something here, Spence. He needs something. Spence needs something, Spence. I'm telling you, because this ain't looking good. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Spence. As I said in the beginning of the thing, I think he allowed this man overhand right up to the body by Bud. Bud has become the body puncher. Look at that movement. Left hook to the body by Spence. Left hook. Spence ain't working. Right jab. Left hook counter by Bud. Spence. Bud. Right hook by Errol Spence. Jab by Errol Spence. This is a will. Left hand over the top by Spence. Good left hand over the top. Left hand over the top by Spence. Right hook to the body. Right hook to the body by Spence. Left hook to the body by Spence. Left hand over the top by Spence. Right hook to the body misses by Errol Spence. This is good work by Errol Spence right now. Right jab. Good left hook to the chin by Errol Spence. Bud takes it solid though. Left hand over the top by Bud Crawford. Comes back with defiance. Right jab by Spence. This is the fight we were expecting. Jesus Christ. Right jab by Bud. Bud didn't like that. Bud did not like that. Bud said, all right, cool. I'm coming back. Stepping to the side by Errol Spence. Bud walking forward. Here we go. Dip. Feint. Yes, Spence. No. It's livening it up.
You know what? I want you people to realize what you're watching right now from Bud Crawford. We are actually looking at a master at work. Right? We're looking at a master at work. He took that shot as well, Ton. You know what I mean? He took the shot. We're looking at a master at work. We're looking at some beautiful work that's being administered by Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford, we're looking at a master. I just want you to realize, because this is Errol Spence that he's doing this to. You get what I'm trying to say, Ton? This is Errol Spence that he's doing this to, Ton. Right? And look at the focus in Bud Crawford, and he's not even breathing, Ton. That means that he's got gears to go through. You do realize that. And Errol Spence isn't a one-hit concussive knockout man.
Well, let me see what's going on, because this is exciting. Left hand over the top right hook is the shot they've obviously worked on a lot in camp, because that shot's working for Bud. Bud now on the ascent. Right jab, left hand over the top by Bud. Right hook, left hook by Bud. Spence on the ropes now. Left hand over the top by Bud. Jesus. Right jab by Spence. Right jab, left hook to the body, right hook to the body by Spence. Right jab by Bud, right jab by Bud, right jab by Bud, double jab by Spence. Left hook to the body by Spence. Here we go. Right jab by Spence. Left hand over the top by Spence. Right hook to the body, counter left hook by Bud. Yeah, this is it, Spence. Dip, left hook to the body by Spence. Right hook by Spence. Left hook to the body, right hook to the body, right hook to the body by Spence. Right hook to the head, right jab by Bud. Here we go. This is exciting. Right jab, left hook, right hook by Bud. This is excitement, guaranteed. Here we go. Here we go. Bud on the front foot. Right jab by Bud. Side step by Spence. Here we go. Both men looking what to do, thinking. Right jab by Spence. Spence no longer wants to rush in. Left hand over the top by Spence. Right hook by Spence. What is going on? Double jab by. Oh, double jab left hook. Just misses by Bud. That was good. It's so fast. It's so fast. Right jab by Spence. Spence stepping to the side. Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Left hand over the top. Right hook to the body by Spence. Left hand over the top by Bud. What is the ref bothering Spence about now? Something's going on. Here we go. Back on. Right jab. Left hand over the top by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Left hand. Oh, right hook. Left hand by Bud. Sorry. Right hook by Bud. Counter. Right jab. Right jab. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Spence. And a feint there. Right jab. Dip by Spence. Dip by Spence. Dip. Double jab by Spence. Right hook, left hook to the body, right hook to the body by Spence, right hook by Spence, left uppercut, right hook by Spence, left hand over the top by Spence, jab by Spence, jab by Bud. Bud pushes him off. Spence back in there, left hand over the top, right hook to the body by Spence, left hand over the top by Bud. Spence now coming forward, double jab by Spence. This is good work by Spence, good pressure. This is more Spence fights than a Bud fight right now. It's coming a bit more better for Spence, but Bud still looking strong, still on the front foot.
Bud's gonna hit him hard now, Ton.
Bud like a sniper. But this is a good round for Spence, though.
It is a good round, but he's going to get hit hard. Watch.
Jab, left hand counter. Right and left hand by Bud. Left hook to the body by Spence. A little cheeky one there. 6 rounds, still 12 seconds left. Jab. Right hook just misses. Left hook to the body by Spence. Left hook by Spence. Inside work, left hook to the body, right hook to the body. I said, good left uppercut by Bud, but overhand right, overhand left, just misses by Spence. End of the round. That was a better round.
It was a better round. It was a better round for Errol Spence.
Body shot. Let me look at
it. It was a better round for Errol Spence. It could be an argument that he could even have won that round, right? Definitely. But the overall picture of the battle that we're seeing right now, or the war that's going on right now, is all in favor of Terence Crawford. Maybe Terence Crawford was taking a little breather in that round there. I'm not too rightly sure. But what I am seeing from Terence Crawford is actually genius, Ton. I'm seeing genius here because...
Boy, look at that left hand.
He's doing this to Errol Spence Jr. This is what he's making Errol Spence look like novice. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. And he's not even breathing, Ton.
It ain't over yet, mate. I'll tell you that. It's not over, Spence. Left uppercut by Bud. Right hook by Spence. It's not over. Spence has got abdominal will. Left hook to the body by Spence. Left hook by right hook by Spence. Bud calm. Left hand. Right hook, left hook to the body by Spence. Right hook by Spence. Right hook to the body by Spence. Right jab by Bud. Left hook. Right hook to the body by Spence. Jab to the body by Spence. Left hand counter by Bud. Right jab by Bud. Let's go. Spence still walking forward. Both men now looking at each other, thinking, what do I do next? Here we go. Both of them. The respect is there. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Left hook to the body by Spence. Right jab. Right hook by Spence. Left hook by Spence. Right hook by Spence. Right. And again, a counter right hook by Bud.
He's going to get stopped this round, Tom. He's going to get stopped this round.
That could be the end.
It's the end, Ton. There's 1 minute 40 seconds left. He's gonna get stopped
Here
this
we
round. Ton.
go. Right hook by Bud Crawford. Right hook by Bud. Left hand by Bud. Right hook by Bud. Jesus, just waiting. Jab. Right hook by Spence. Right, left hand over the top. Left hand over the top. Right hook by Bud. Spence still walking forward though. Bud, an assassin. Right up to the body by Spence. Left hook to the body by Spence. Right hook by Spence. Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing, Spence. Left hook by Errol by Bud Crawford. Right hand jab by Spence. Wow, this is amazing. Right jab by Spence. Spence back on his toes. Walking forward. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by Spence. Left hand over the top by Spence. Spence will not stop. Right jab, left hook to the body, right hook to the body. Right hook counter by Bud on the inside. That was a good turn. Right hook to the body by Bud after receiving 2 body shots by Spence. Here we go. Bud moving, swaying left to right. Right hook by Spence. Right jab by both men. Right jab, left hand over the top by Bud. This is it. Right jab. But left hook to the body by Bud. Double jab by Bud. Right hook by Bud. Left hook to the body by Bud. Right hook to the body by Bud. Double jab.
He's
left
hurt, you know.
by Bud. Right hook by Bud. Double right hook. And a right hook again. They're going to have to throw in the towel, Spence.
Nah, it's 7 seconds left.
He's been down 3 times. And Spence even was walking back to the wrong corner.
Tundi, it should have been stopped here. It should have been stopped here. You know what? It's done the next round. I can't see anything else happening but it being done. You know what I mean? I can see it being done here.
Spence,
just beautiful. How the thing is this?
Look at that counter. It
Tundi,
is very rare you see a left uppercut counter off the ropes.
you don't see it, Tundi. You don't see it. You don't see it. You know what I mean? Off of the ropes as well, you don't see it. Usually you see the uppercut as a falling, tilling shot from the center of the ring. You don't see it as he backed up to throw that. We're looking at genius here. Seriously, we're looking at genius.
This is a beatdown. If Errol Spence overcomes this is next level. I can't see it.
I can't see it myself too.
Left uppercut again by Bud. The same left uppercut that damaged the previous round.
Yep.
Spence now moving backwards, sidestepping. Right
look
jab
at them.
Left hook to the body by Bud.
Is incredible.
Bud, double jab, left hand by Bud. Jab by Bud. This is levels. Jab by Spence. Feint. Look at that feint, Spence, by Bud Crawford. Right jab by Bud Crawford. Walking him down intelligently. Right hook by Spence, sorry. Cool. Nicely. Right jab by Spence. Bud doing
beautiful.
Tricks. Right jab to the body by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Methodical. That's all I have to say. Methodical. Spence is going to need something from heaven here, Spence. Right jab by Spence. Spence looks out of ideas.
He's out of ideas, son.
Right jab by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Pushes Spence Bud back, but Bud meant to go back. It wasn't the strength that done it. He meant to go back. Side steps. Bud is a predator. You can see it. Right jab by Bud. Right jab, right hook, left hook, right hook to the body. That body shot hurt Spence. That body shot hurt. That's why the grab. That's why he claimed.
Yep.
Right hook, left hook by Bud. Right jab to the body by Spence. Spence would do well to stay on his feet this fight. Oh, mate, this is unbelievable. Bud moving forward. Spence sidestepping. Spence will usually be busy with that left hand, but he just can't make no mistakes. Right
It
jab
could
by
get
Bud.
countered.
Right jab by Bud again. Right jab by Bud.
Oof.
Left hand over the top. Right hook. Right hook.
It's gonna be done
All
now.
over the place. Left hook. Swing by Spence. Misses. Right jab by Spence. Good right jab by Bud. Left hand over the top. Right hook by Bud. 1-2 by Bud. This is sensational. Right jab by Bud. Right hook by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Left hand over the top by Spence. Bud. Right hook by Spence. Left hook by Spence. Right jab by Spence. Strong right jab by Bud. Looking the stronger of the two right now. Left hand over the top by Spence. Left hand over the top by Spence. Left hook to the body by Spence. Bud still looking strong. Jesus. Right jab by Bud.
Spence is incredible to have survived that round, Ton. I'm just going to be real with you. But I'm saying again, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually witnessing greatness in Terence Crawford, right? I'm seeing Terence Crawford do things in here. The guy is a genius, and the guy is the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, right? I cannot see Errol Spence coming out with no one shot and knocking him out because that's what he needs to do, and I cannot see that happening. He's busted up really, really badly. Now Derek James is on the outside of the ring, and they got the guy trying to fix up his cuts and his bruises and everything else. I'm just keeping this thing 100. I know you want your guy to go out on his shield, but if another round goes on like this and we get into round 10, I'd want to see them pull Errol Spence out because he's got nothing left to go. And I'd like to see them pull him out. He's busted, he's bruised, and Terence Crawford hasn't even changed gear. And that's the scary thing, Tundi. He hasn't changed gear. Out for round number 9.
It's still a fight. It's round 9. I don't just count man out like that. You can't.
No, I'm sorry, Tundi.
So much difficulty. Let's go. I'm not. You give up too easy. Let's go.
No.
I want it. Spencer's got to be out before I'm saying it's over. He's got to be out. I'm getting text messages saying that the towel should be thrown in from Spence's corner. You hear that, Spence?
Yeah, I would have gone that far, but still, it's not good right now.
Jab by Bud. Spence. Double jab by Bud. Looking cool, calm. 1-2 by Spence. Cool well by Bud Crawford. Right jab by Bud Crawford. Right jab by Bud Crawford. Right jab by Bud Crawford. And you know the left hand is coming straight after that. Right hand over the top by Spence. Left hook to the body by Spence. Right hook to the body by Spence. Right hook. Inside, but still getting pushed back by Bud. Right onto the body. Right hook by Errol Spence. Bud gripped defense. Jab by Bud. Listen, Bud. I'm trying to go for Spence, but Bud is just too. He just looks too classy.
He's too classy. He's too clever, Tim.
Right jab by Errol Spence. That is a good right jab. Pushes him off. Right jab. Look at that jab by Bud. I've always said this. Errol takes too long to look. He looks away. Look at that. Bud now unloading. Oh, yeah. Right jab. Left hand. They're going to pull this. They're going to stop the fight. Derek James cannot allow it.
Derek James ain't going to stop nothing.
Right uppercut. Or right uppercut. Left uppercut. Right out to the body. Right out to the body by Spence. Left hand over the top by Spence. This may be just ego going on now. Look at this. Double jab. Left hand by Spence. Right hook by
Beautiful.
Spence. Right hook counter by Spence. Right left uppercut by Bud. Bud again. Right jab by Bud. Right jab by double jab by Spence. Yeah. This is amazing. This is a legendary fight. Left hand. Right hook counter. Left hook.
He's gone.
His legs are gone. Right hook. Left hook. Referee stops the fight. I don't think the referee should have stopped the fight though. But Bud Crawford is the new first
undisputed
147-pound undisputed champion, stopping Errol Spence in the what I think is the 8th round, Spence.
in the 8th round. Also, let me big up my guy Charles. Charles is on the line as well. You know what? That was an incredible performance, Sunday, right?
Sensational.
That was an incredible, yeah, absolutely sensational. Adrian Waters, absolutely sensational performance.
And I said,
Nobody thought, listen,
I'm
I
not
just
being
heard
funny.
Richie. What do you
I'm not
say?
being funny, Spence, but I said this is what happens when you take on too much energy.
Tundi, I wasn't going to start it, but bottom line, we're here. We might as well talk about it.
I said it.
When, listen, we've got to talk about this on the show tomorrow. I don't really want to take nothing away right now from Bud Crawford. What he done was absolutely fantastic, was incredible, right? And I remember 4 years ago saying that Bud Crawford would beat would beat Errol Spence, right? But as the fight was drawing closer and all the rest of it, you're trying to, and I'm seeing mistakes in this one and that one. But Errol Spence looked weak from the beginning to him. He looked weak, right? And people don't understand this thing about energy. It's real.
It's real.
It's
I
real.
told you. You got all them man there. Listen. Again. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but all them Ryan Garcia, AJ's now in the camp. Those guys are coming with defeatist minds. You see what I'm
Trust
saying?
me.
They're coming with defeatist minds, and you're now
Trust me.
putting that energy around your camp.
Trust me. Talk the
And,
thing, Tundi.
and that's all I'm saying. Like I said it. I'm very wary for guys when they start. Not novices are a bit different. Novices are a bit different. But when you got champions, you see, as we was having this discussion today, that Emmanuel Strude was different because he had all these boys from kids.
Yep.
He developed them. They
Yep.
all came through the Kronk system.
Yep.
System. Yes, Captain Al Pacino, Bud is simply just better. But what I'm trying to say is that let's not even talk about energy. Let's just talk about something simple like Ribena. If you've got Ribena in your house, you know the Ribena your mum used to put in the fridge or the Vimto. The more water that you put in the Vimto, you dilute it.
Tundi, say that again, please. No, stop. Say that line again.
The more water you put in the Vimto and the Ribena, it gets diluted. You're losing the strength. You're losing the energy. You're losing the power. Bud Crawford just stopped Errol Spence.
Bruv, Tundi.
Look at that counter. And
like
you know what
I
was so deep about it here? He had power in both hands.
Look, I'm not taking away nothing from Errol Spence, but what we saw here was real genius. Yeah? We saw real genius and just listen, like when I was telling people before that Bud Crawford is a throwback fighter. He's a throwback fighter. You know what I mean? His arsenal and his repertoire is incredible, Ton. It's incredible because I'm saying, yeah, you can do that to Kavaleskis. I'm not rating Kavaleskis and what's the other brother there as well. I don't, you know what I mean? But no, the way you beat up Errol Spence Jr.
There's a few questions. Let's address these few questions. Trainer and fighter were overconfident and underestimated Crawford. I don't see how a trainer can give adequate attention to Spence, AJ, and have two big fights in 2 weeks apart. Thank you very much. Energy, right. What I'm saying.
Thank you.
I'm not being, and I'm going to comment this one as well. Ade Fash. He said, obviously, Ade, you're a Nigerian. And I know this is where probably the AJ thing comes into it, but I told the truth. Whether you like it or not, it's your business. It's your business. Ade Fash says, your comments about defeatist mindset in the camp isn't fair to me. Now, let me tell you what I mean. I don't mean that they are not positive people. I don't mean that they are not winners, that they don't have a winner mentality. What I'm saying is, It takes time to rebuild after you've lost. Mentally. And I'm talking about mental energy. AJ in the camp, Ryan Garcia in the camp, the biggest fight of your career. Now you have 4 different people. They say a family is stronger together, but there are people that carry others. I don't want to go too deep into it because this is boxing at the end of the day, and people look at things differently. The point I'm just making is that it could have been the same outcome if AJ wasn't there. It could have been the same outcome if Ryan Garcia wasn't there. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. Terence Bud Crawford is the more skilled and more athletic fighter, more talented fighter. But I don't get emotional about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. That's the point. Think about what I'm saying. And so now you have a man. Let me give you some extra facts again. This is one undisputed fight. Now, the trainer, don't listen, we're human beings. We are human beings. Derek James is going to go into the Canelo and Charlo fight knowing that the boy that he brought up from beginning has just been stopped.
Turn.
Bruh, he's just been stopped.
Listen, stop for a second.
How do you think Derek James is going to go into that fight? How?
Wait, Tundi.
You're going to tell me he's just going to be like some magic man and put that fight.
Tundi. Yes. He's got AJ in 2 weeks.
This is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, he ain't gonna. Okay, so he got AJ in 2 weeks. Then he's got Canelo. But this ain't the one. And I'm saying, if you put it down to, as I said, let me not be one way thinking. If you put AJ out of the situation, if you put Ryan Garcia out of the situation, and you just leave Bud and Errol, I believe Bud would win. Same way. I'm just saying, why add more weight to your load at this stage of this call? And James Hunt, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. But not disappointed in the fact that Bud won, because Bud is a fight. He comes on the fight is right. Bud, everyone has been touched the fight is right. But Bud has been on the fight is right all the time. So we love Bud. So there's nothing to do with that. I'm not making excuses. But what I'm trying to say, you cannot get over this fact that you're putting a lot of mental pressure on yourself at the same time. And we know in boxing that one defeat, you're the worst trainer of the world. Watch them start disrespecting things that Derek James has done.
Yeah, they're going to kill him now.
Derek James has done. Just this one defeat. Watch. That's how
they're going to kill him now. He ain't no good trainer. Watch.
Yeah, he's going to say he's a rubbish trainer. That's how we are. So, I'm just saying, this man is undisputed in 2 weights. Look at that counter right up, left uppercut. No, what was that? Bro, I can't even say, bro. A counter right uppercut from the southpaw stance. Amazing. Special. Let me tell you something. Another fact that I said to you today, Spencer, or yesterday, I said it offline. Terence Crawford. We both knew that Terence was going to win. Let's be honest.
No, we did. We did.
But what did I say to you offline? I said, do you know the longest active fighter on the pound for pound list is Terence Crawford? Of anyone on that pound for pound list, Terence Crawford has been on that pound for pound list for something like 456 days. Canelo.
Now, what about Canelo?
Huh? Canelo 200 odd.
Okay.
Yeah. Terence Crawford has been on there the longest. Active at one time in the top 10. You understand? So Terence Crawford has been a G from the get-go. We knew this. Make fights, time and make fights. It's just the same argument. Could Pacquiao have beaten Floyd any time of his career? No, he couldn't have. Floyd is simply the better fighter. Terence Bud Crawford has proven he is the better fighter.
You know what it is as well, yeah? Like Sean Porter was always saying, like, he was hinting all the time to say like Terence, but because he didn't want to see him bad mind against Errol Spence, yeah? And this is what it is. He didn't want to seem like he had anything against Errol Spence. But what I'm telling you, I watch boxing, and what I saw there was what I regard as the highest echelons of boxing being demonstrated by Terence Bud Crawford. The man is superb. You know what I mean? And the man's superb. And also, I got to big him up because was it late last year? I had some kids that are in some housing program. The Safe House was run by CK Flash. You know what I mean? And FaceTime him and he talked to all of the kids. Them such a good fighter, ton. Seriously, Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford he's proper, man. And come on, he always shows the fighters right love.
Spence, tell me what EJ's saying, please.
Who?
EJ, Errol Spence.
All right. He just asked what's happened. He said he's a better man tonight.
Yes, sir.
He was using his jab. He was dictating with a jab. And he said he was catching me in between shots. He says, I make no excuses. He was a better man tonight. He's been asked about a rematch.
He already said it's got to be at 154. He already said, but it wouldn't make no difference. Because Bud said he's going after the 154 champion. Undisputed.
He said we got to do it again. Yeah, he's saying hopefully you get a rematch at 54. There isn't going to be you know what? There's no point in a rematch. Rematch is going to be very, very difficult to sell after this one-sided beating, and that's what it was a one-sided beating. If it was close and he was giving it a run, we could administer the rematch. There was nothing inside of this fight that could remotely look at a rematch for me to say that I'd be interested in seeing it. And it's also proving like when he's walking out, he looked drained. You know what I mean? It's yeah. You know what I mean? And it's time for him like to say like, boy,
Let's ease off. And I told you, I'm gonna say it like he's been sounding very punchy to me, Spence.
Errol Spence?
Yeah, sounding very punchy.
You know what? I'm not. I mean, I'm not. I don't know because he's always kind of spoken that kind of.
The way you do it, you just watch the interviews of old.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this guy is. This is what you call supreme boxing. Supreme boxing.
Ton.
And let me tell you something also. Yeah. Terence Crawford has lived the life of a boxer. You never see Terence Crawford out drunk.
Ton, he don't drink.
You don't see that. And again, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he don't drink, Ton.
He don't drink. I respect these clean athletes. You see them, they're never out of shape.
Yeah.
They dedicate their whole life to the sport. And after he got shot, he made that promise and he's done it. And you saw tonight someone who has honed his skills in the gym from start to now. And he is going to be so difficult to even come close.
You know what? You know what is this as well? What I like? You see, like with Bud Crawford, it's like there's no braggadocio to him. He does his talking in the ring. But when you see a masterclass, and that was a masterclass that we witnessed today, right?
Yeah.
Let's just call it as it is. That performance there was up there with Floyd Mayweather when Floyd Mayweather beat Gatti. That performance there,
against a better fighter.
Yeah, against a better fighter as well. that performance there was up there with Sugar Ray Leonard's Sugar Ray Leonard Tommy Hearn's win. That win there was up there with that. That win I haven't seen against. Remember, he done that against Errol Spence, ton.
Bro, that was a performance and a half.
Yep.
That was a performance and a half. And as we said again on the live, for those who think we ain't been, some of you man just heard about Bud Crawford yesterday. Some of you man, Spence, give them the history, please. I beg.
Listen, man. When he came over here to fight Ricky Burns, I did a tactical breakdown for Ricky Burns versus Bud Crawford, which I'm gonna post it again. And I remember calling Tundi, said, Tund, I got to do some study for Sky. Come round, let's watch this fight together. Let's watch this fight out. I got bare fights. So we went through about 6 of his fights. And we both looked at, especially after when he boxed Bradus Prescott, we both looked at each other in my front room and we was like, nah, this guy's a G, you know.
Capo boxing. Stop saying Tunde, what did I say? Bro, you just come into this thing. You can't tell me about boxing. Bro, and you listen to the story. It's not about what did I say. Don't talk to me like I'm some small boy. Spencer's running it by you. Spencer's running it by you. I don't even know how many years ago. In fact, I even got criticized for it. Remember? Because I said live on TV, but it's gonna bruck up some Ricky Burns. After we done the breakdown in your house.
Yeah.
I said, Brad is gonna bruck. I said, this guy is a different level. That was then, Spence. But you know, you get a certain affinity to certain fighters, and you do want them to win. You want the best. That's just sport in general. We've always got our favorite, and that's why sport is not war. We can lose. You get what I'm saying? People can lose in war and come back again. The thing is that we have always known Bud is the business. We've always known.
Also, let me big up Dave Lavelle, the trainer of Leon Edwards, the UFC champion, right? Okay. Because he was telling me from morning, Bud, all the time. Nah, Bud's gonna smash him. And also Dave Pereira. I'll see Dave Pereira when I'm doing the school runs, and Dave Pereira says, trust me, this is gonna be a masterful. And he's the only one that says it's gonna be a masterful display. He said, trust me, he's gonna batter him. You know what?
He definitely did batter him. Look at that.
He did.
Look at that. Look at Spence's eyes when
we're gonna touch on this. We're gonna touch on this thing later on, Ton, and we never know. I'm gonna try and holler Bud. You never know, we might get him, right? Because he always shows us love. But
wait, Spence, look how quick that right hook was. The double right hook.
Of course it was.
This is someone that's been throwing punches for years.
Listen to me, yeah?
Effortlessly. Look at that defense on the back foot.
You see the thing with Bud? The better fighter he's in there with, the better that you see him fight.
Yeah.
And that's what we saw.
Remember what he said, yeah? Now we can go back. Listen, hindsight is a great thing. He said in the press conference, you ain't never seen me in no close fight. He said it. He said, you ain't seen me in a close fight. You ain't never seen me get rocked.
Yeah, I remember. Look, when I saw the energy from the first round, yeah, I said, rah, Bud's gonna smash him, you know. My man just had to remind me what I was saying. I said, nah, because there's nothing against Errol Spence. I like Errol Spence a lot. Good guy. You know what I mean? But this fight is all about levels, bro.
And that's absolutely wild saying that of someone of Errol Spence's caliber. But you know, he's a very wealthy man. He's a promoter. You know, he's bringing up young fighters, putting his energy into devoting his time and energy into bringing up and developing young fighters under his banner. He's done a lot. And admittedly, he himself said he's not talented. He's just great at the fundamentals. And I think tonight we saw someone who's extremely talented and has the work ethic to match the talent. And that's all really that could be said for now. Sunday show, we're going to get the people on. And you know what? As a boxing man, it upsets me when I hear people keep saying, "I told you so, I told you so, I told you so." But I'm like, we don't know what's going on. Bro, they say this channel, we're not about that. We know boxing. We know boxing on this channel.
All right, Ton. What I say to you in the week when I phoned you? What I say to you?
Yes, man.
I told you.
Crawford is gonna break him
I
up.
said Cruz gonna break him up. You know what I mean?
But we knew we was trying to make we both knew we were just trying to make a case for Errol. We were trying to make a case for Errol because again, you go when you support man again, and let's not get wrong. It's like Anthony Joshua. We are supporting him to the T. Anthony Joshua is always got our backing. So it's like regardless, even if I think he's gonna lose, not that I ever think that he's gonna, I always think he's gonna win. I'm gonna say he's gonna win. I just know. I know Dylan's probably saying, yeah, you see, you're backing in Nigeria, man. I don't business, fam. I don't business. You got your side, Spencer's your side. But the thing is that generally,
you do.
Generally, I'm always gonna back the guys that have more affinity to, I'm more close to. And in this circumstance, I had more of an understanding with Errol than I did with Bud, although I always knew Bud was different gravy. That's just
Damon Charles, thank you so much for the $4.99. Once again, great commentary. Crawford is 100% gangster. Real gangsters don't talk about what they're going. They just deal with that thing. Honestly, that was brutal, and it was absolutely brutal.
I called it a masterpiece, not master glass, a masterpiece. That was brilliant. And Amir Khan said, I remember, not now because I can't hear him, but he said that when he saw them train, when the first time he trained with them, he was like, we're done now, innit? And that man just kept on working. And it's the levels, it's the consistency. Sometimes, you know, you can't get that consistency at the end of your career. It's something, because you can never catch up. Kobe Bryant said it years ago. If I'm starting from the age of
that was
X,
incredible,
Y, Z, and I'm putting in a certain amount of hours a day, you cannot catch up. Even if you worked in mid-break or summer, you can't catch up to me because I've had that ethic. I've had
100%. Ton, you know what? My guy Junior just sent me a message, yeah? What is this guy, boss man? Spencer. Oh, right. When I see Spencer, I think you're talking to me, but you're not. Right, my guy Junior just said, you know what? Bud actually showed mercy, so out of respect. And he did. He showed mercy. Because he's picking them shots kind of slow. But he could have really put it on Errol Spence. He never out of respect. He did. Seriously, Ton.
I mean, listen, we're gonna hear all these things now. Punch resistance gone and what have you.
I don't know about punch resistance. He just got beaten.
You know what I will say is this: there's only so much times you can flip the coin. You know, late nights, alcohol, drinking. You know, eye retina problem, car crash. It's only so much times you can do that. You know, and I think we just saw a better fighter. It's just one of the things. Tim Bradley spoke about Bud when he was world champion and he brought him in for camp. And Tim Bradley said, he beat my ass. He beat my ass in camp every day. So that was a beating. No, it wasn't reminiscent of Kawasaki Lacey because that was not Kawasaki Lacey can't chat to this performance. This performance is just a A-level performance.
You know what? I hear that. But I must say, remember, Kawasaki was the underdog in that fight, you know.
Get out of here, Spence. Don't let me start cussing you on the thing.
It was the underdog.
Are you trying to tell me that Kawasaki and Lacey is even 20% of this fight?
No, it's not. But what I'm trying to say to you is that the performance that Joe Cabot put in was a masterclass, and he was the underdog into the fight.
Who's Jeff Lacey? Who is Jeff Lacey? There's 647 people on the live now. 646 of them don't know who Jeff Lacey is.
Well, Tundi, a lot of people don't know who Bud and Terence Crawford is.
Lie.
I mean, Bud and
lie. You are a liar. Oh, your bumps are coming on your face because you're lying.
Liar. Everybody knows these two fighters. Everybody. Liar, liar, liar. Pants on fire. Don't chat about Jeff. And Joe Kazagi is one of my greatest fighters. You know this already. You know I'm a fan of Joe Kazagi. But this is elite. Fighting elite. In the primes of their career. Well, you can kind of say not prime for Errol Spence. But they are both at stages where they still have 100% mindset, will, confidence, and they're unbeaten. They're unbeaten. And please stop. See, Spencer, what you've started. Don't chat about what did Jeff Lacey do in boxing? Just tell me. Was Jeff Lacey ever a world champion?
Yes, he was. He came over as the IBF. He was the IBF world champion. I'm telling you,
who did he beat for that belt?
He was IBF world champion.
No, who did he beat for that belt? Come on,
no name brand man, but he was IBF world champion.
Because we don't need boxing. But who did he beat for that belt?
I'm not looking at boxing. I'm looking at something on for YouTube.
Who did Jeff Lacey beat for that belt?
I can't bloody remember.
Exactly. Yeah, bro, you see, he's like, bro, I can't bloody remember. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. Jeff Lacey, yeah, he may have been a champion. Yeah, he may have beaten Robin Reed. But what I'm trying to say, he can't chat to Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. against Bud Crawford was two elite guys. So don't bring that fight in this fight. That's disrespect. That's disrespect to Bud right now. You know what I was saying to myself? I don't really study fighters of present, but I said, you know what? Whoever wins this fight tonight, I'm going to start studying. So I need to go start watching my Crawford tapes. I need to go back and watch my Crawford tapes because that 147 belt, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, Crawford might as well just give that belt up, them belts up now. I just move up to 154 and just go for the undisputed. That's what he should do and become a free-weight undisputed champion.
Nah, you know why? Because there's going to be kids there. They're going to try to build his fight with boots in his. That's what they're going to try and do.
Nah, if that fight would happen now, that would be a Floyd Canelo. That'd be you just get in my opinion, Boots should just deal with his generation coming up. But he's gonna want the challenge. And we know the dad. They're gonna want the challenge. They're gonna feel that they are capable of the challenge. But I just feel that it's Boots' era. This is the Boots era. Nobody touching Boots. He could even go up to 160. He actually could even go up to 160. Because who's the 160 champion? Jamel, right?
Yeah.
Jamel's going up 2 weight classes. Is that right? Is the 160...
He's going up 2 weight classes, sir.
What's the matter with you? I'm talking to you. You're on the phone. What's the matter with you?
I don't know who you're talking to, I'm trying to find some big information.
I'm on the phone, you there. I'm chatting boxing, you there, looking at your phone.
Sure.
I'm saying, who is the champ at 160? Isn't it Jamel?
It's Jamel, yeah.
Yeah, but he's going up to fight Canelo.
No, it's the 154 champion.
The 154, sorry, the 154. So Jamel is the 154 champion.
Yeah.
And Jamal is the 160 champion.
Yeah.
So basically, Bud might as well just go up to 160 and just fight Jamal. But Jamal's going through some issues at the moment. He caught a beautiful lead left slap by Caleb Plant.
Bro.
That was a serious lead left slap by Caleb Plant. He should have done that to Canelo. I don't know why he's doing it to a man that's going through things right now. So where's GGG and all of this? GGG's retired, man. GGG's giving up his belts. GGG ain't coming back in this thing. From he's giving up all these belts, I can't see GGG fighting again. That's just what I believe. I may be wrong. But why would you give up all your belts? What are you gonna do? Go up to 168? You just lost the 168 undisputed.
GGG's done that here, bro.
Yeah, GGG. I can't see GGG fighting again. But this Crawford, his strength and conditioner said that he's never seen someone so strong and fit than Bud.
ever. But
telling you.
you always say that from people involved in the camp. But listen, I think tonight we saw tremendous strength, punching ability, speed, IQ, the whole enchilada. We saw the whole enchilada from Bud Crawford tonight. It's just a masterpiece. I'm still saying masterpiece. Got dropped in what was it? The first round? Spence got dropped or the second round? I think it was the first round.
Second round.
Second round.
Second round.
What are you doing again?
I'm just looking for
your eyes are the way your eyes are like Errol Spence walking to the ring. That's how your eyes are right now. Your eyes are like Errol Spence walking to the ring. Bro, he wasn't right tonight. He wasn't right. But regardless of that, I don't want to make no excuses. No excuses why Errol lost that fight. We just saw, and I don't want to hear nobody tell me about Inoue is the number 1 pound for pound fighter.
No way.
Don't nobody tell me about no Inoue.
That's an insult.
And we're gonna have this conversation again because all of a sudden Inoue is pound for pound number 1. Why? Because he beat who? And I don't even I'm a man. Boxing don't start from those weights. Boxing starts from featherweight. From featherweight up, that's when you become pound for pound. Any of the no eating weights, which I call them, I'm not on it. No, these men eat 1 bag of crisps a day. That it's not boxing. So let's see. Anyway, may inevitably end up being one of the all-time greats, but we have to wait and see. But as the boss man has quite clearly stated, and which I have stated, Inoue did not beat any high caliber opposition yet. I have trainers in America, friends that have told me about Inoue for years, that have told me that he's a special fighter, but I'm not paid attention until he moves up to featherweight. Until you move up to featherweight, then I start saying, yeah, feather and super feather. It starts from there, in my opinion. When you start moving up to feather and feather, then you start to, them weights there. I can't even say that. I gotta be careful what I say. But boxing don't start from that weight. You don't call a man a monster if he's a light flyweight or light flyweight. No, you're not a monster. You're a fly. That's why it's called flyweight, because you're a fly. You need to go. At least you can go up to feather, and then you will be a feather, but not fly. Come on, man. Fly is them things that go like that. Anyway, Bud never got smoked today. I'll tell you that, mate. Bud absolutely did not get smoked. Bud was smoking. Spence.
Trust me.
Spence.
Trust me.
Listen, can't take it away from Errol Spence. One of my favorite fighters, pressure fighters. But as the old adage goes, in boxing, styles make fights. Unless you're Floyd Mayweather, unless you're now Bud Crawford. Those man styles don't make fights. You got to put Joe Calzaghe in there. I feel if Joe ever fought, was Joe ever around? Was there a possibility Joe could have ever fought Andre Ward?
No.
Yeah, that would have been a good fight. I would have liked to see that fight. He fought Roy Jones. I feel there's even though people say he would have never beat Roy in his prime. Who knows? Joe was a volume puncher, very strong. Who knows? But it's boxing. Errol Spence is still one of my favorite fighters. Still one of my favorite fighters. Crawford is officially one of my favorite. He was my favorite fighter, one of my favorite fighters from time. I've just never really studied him like that. But from the first time we saw him doing the tactical breakdown, the first time we saw him doing The Fight Is Right all them years ago, but we didn't know it was called The Fight Is Right.
Who?
Me and you. The first time we done the tactical, the fight is right in your house in Crystal
Yeah,
Palace.
yeah.
Yeah, that's when we knew Bud was the truth. Way back then, way back when, and he just continued to dominate in every weight class.
Right.
And now
Oscar
we
De La
know.
Hoya put out a tweet today, yeah?
Mhm.
And he says, watch the trainer of the year curse play out before your very eyes.
You see what I'm telling you?
Okay.
You see what I'm telling
Big
you?
up Clifton Mitchell for sending that to me.
You see, bro. Oh my god! You see the memes have started already.
Yeah?
People are so bad, you know. People are so bad. This is why I just talk my talk because right, they're trying to play some, trying to please everybody. People are bad, and that's why you just got to stay focused. And that's why I credit Derek James. I credit Errol Spence. You know, they're living their dream. They're being involved. It's so funny how the people who criticize are never ever in the position to actually know what it feels like to be in that position. And listen, man, this is stuff for dreams. This is
Mm-hmm.
dream stuff to be involved in events like this. A man said it was AJ's fault. See what I'm saying? People are bad. People are bad. People are just bad. Why is it AJ's fault? Why is it AJ's fault? It's not AJ's fault. Bro. Anyway, you lot always want to disrespect. Some of you lot always want to diss AJ, but we're backing him. We always do. We back anyone from the UK that's
Nah, they're taking liberties. So they just sent me the meme that they sent out. They're taking liberties.
They're taking liberties. I'm
They're
telling
taking
you,
liberties.
anyone that jumps outside the box and tries to be better version of themselves every day, I'm always going to support them. We're always going to support them. Tonight was a fantastic night of boxing. You know, them kind of nights where you get chills before the fight. And I think we saw greatness today.
We did.
Is it because of where Errol is where Errol is at this stage of his career, or is it simply Bud Crawford is the more skilled, talented fighter?
Bud Crawford is a more skilled, talented fighter. I don't care where Errol Spence would be, right?
Yes.
If I'm looking back and I'm saying which welterweights in history would have dealt with that guy that I saw tonight, that's all I'm saying. All right. I could be easy to say Sugar Ray Robinson because no one ain't beating Sugar Ray Robinson that welterweight. I don't business who you are, right? Which guys? Ray Leonard, Floyd, maybe Tommy Earns. Who would have dealt with that guy? Because what I saw today, Bud Crawford could live with all of them, man.
But he wasn't even breathing, Spence.
That's what I'm saying. Bud Crawford could live with all of them, man.
He weren't breathing. He's throwing these shots so loose that you have to say he stayed southpaw the whole fight. He beat him at his own game.
At his own game, brother.
Yep. And remember, from what I understand, Bud is a natural southpaw anyway.
Natural southpaw.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm left speechless, bro. I'm gonna really enjoy my sleep, right? And I mean that wholeheartedly. I am really going to enjoy.
Now. You can't sleep now, man. It's morning now.
You're an idiot, but I can't sleep now. I'm going to my bed right now, but I can't sleep. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say I need my rest because I need to be on fire for later on today for today's show.
I had to break camp for this, and
it was well worth it, Tom.
Yeah, even Joe was like, "Unks, you got to." Joe and Ant was like, "Unks, you got to do this because this fight is a phenomenal fight." And I definitely agree. But I ain't going back to bed. I'm working. But it's
cool.
I'm like you. I'm left speechless.
I'm left speechless, bro. I'm left speechless, bro. I'm left speechless.
He was like a new computer versus an old computer.
Tundi, if you heard what I was saying how Terence Crawford downloads information. It was like someone's on 5G and the next man's on 4G. And that's what it was. And we saw that happen in the fight. It's ridiculous. my guy, trust me, he's bad, and that's that. He's bad. Trust me, he's bad. He's bad.
He wants to cry.
Who?
You know them. You know when you're a true fan. You know when you're a true fan and you're like, bro, my hero just lost. Like, what is going on? That's how I felt when Mike Tyson lost. I was like, how? Mike Tyson is Superman. How can he lose? So I know them feelings. But yeah, it is what it. Up London TV said. You mean 2G? That wasn't 5 against 4. That was 5 against.
Yeah,
2.
but I'm just being. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's the semantics. What we saw was something incredible. Props to Bud Crawford. Like I said, there's time. I remember when I watched Floyd Gatty, and I thought I've just witnessed something incredibly special. It's very rare that you get those kind of feelings that you watch a boxing match, but you've seen something sublimely special. We just saw it today, and I heard Carl Frampton in the studio, our former 2-weight world champion, say that's the best thing I've ever seen. I've ever watched, like, live. Carl Frampton. And it is just props to those guys. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if I can get in Bud's camp right now to see what I go on, just to big up them man there. I wonder if I just before we go, I might have to touch you lot with something.
You need Bomac. That's what Bomac is, the gas man.
Yeah, but it must be a madness right now in their change room. So
trust me.
Yeah, it must be a madness right now in their change room.
Top Johnson Chancellor said it's church time. Come on. It's Sunday today. I even forgot. This was a brilliant performance. Thank you, Lifestyle. He said it was a fantastic show. Tinley and Spence, always a top show. Stamina for sale for life. And we still have almost 700 people on the live.
Well, I'm really grateful for all of you guys. Make sure you join me in tonight at 8 p.m. for the Terrence.
What's about?
For the Terrence Crawford breakdown.
Why are you rushing? Go ahead, man. Just call me brother.
Because Tony, you want to stay up.
I keep telling you, all you need is a kestrel in your hand, and you're officially a yard man outside the bookie shop.
Okay.
That's all you need, Spence. I'm telling you. You just look, bro. You look like one brother that I used to see when I was young, walking back from school. Always outside the bookie shop with his Benny Hill hat. The little pencil behind his ear. All you need is a pencil behind your ear, and you're going clear. Yeah, Jermaine Williams. Where's Spencer rushing? He's always rushing, going somewhere. Like he's going to fry fish. That's Sunday. Nori, I'm telling you, a special brew. That's what Spencer's got. Spencer, all you need to do is put it on the table. Put the special brew on the table, the pencil behind your ear, and the marker thing. What are you doing again? You've got your deaf ears on again. You can't hear nothing. What's the matter with you? What are you doing? I want everyone to know Spencer can hear me. And I'm talking, but his ears are blocked right now. Spencer, what's the matter with you? So I'm trying to keep a straight face. You need bed. You need your bed, Spence. You absolutely need your bed. You just don't have the energy, bro. Come on. What are you doing now, man? What are you doing?
I'm texting man in certain camps. You never know who can get on right now to get little talks to.
Mate, what a performance. Yeah, this is too much. Too much. Spencer. Don't do that, Spencer. Don't do that. Don't do that. You just done that old man thing. You know when you go...
Nah.
Get Derek, but my head's hurting me now. Spence, you are so comical. Your children must love you on the next level. Because if you was my dad, I would just laugh at you every single second of the day. Because you're just funny.
You're a troll, Kimmy. Who's Kimmy? What's Kimmy saying? Oh, type blood clot fury. Don't know. Yeah, JK better life. You know them ones, isn't it? Bro, come on, man. Me today, Jay.
Yeah, just big job on the show still, because
Smoking weed. It's
you called
impossible.
it how you called it, bro. That was
Absolutely
incredible.
impossible.
He's special, bro.
Kim Lee, what was your opinion? Gerard Innes rethinking his chances. Nah. He definitely ain't rethinking his chances. He's young, he's hungry, he's fly, he's flash, he's got everything, all the attributes, and he would definitely back himself in that contest. I just feel that the experience, the strength, the power, and the composure of Bud Crawford right now would be a little bit too much for Jaron at this stage. He still has a lot of experience. He still can gain a lot of experience before jumping in. But they're fighters. Who am I to say? Who am I, Tunde Jai, to say that he must not jump in with Bud Crawford? That's just nonsense. I'm literally I'm in no position to say that he shouldn't. But personally, I do feel he should have
Incredible turn.
Should the fight have been stopped earlier, Spence?
Yes,
Yes.
it should have been.
But there's no way he was winning that fight.
Well, I said they should have pulled him out, but you know what it is? When your fight is getting beat up and man's just trying to tell you like just to come on, they're not giving you tactics now. They're trying to get motivational with you. It's done. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? There's only certain man can do that. And this is no disrespect to Derek James because he's a fantastic trainer. No doubt he's a fantastic trainer. But to go back to what Tundi was saying about when you got too much blinking man in your camp, right? We've seen it happen too many times. We saw it with
I think there's a blueprint in it. I think there's a blueprint. It's good and everything.
It's not good. It's not good.
I say it's good and everything in the sense that you don't really know until you're in that position. You know, would I turn down the fact to have mega stars in my camp when we know we're here to feed our families and make a better life for our families? But I don't know. I just think that sometimes I've seen it because I've seen it. Sometimes you don't actually need to be in that position before you know. I've seen it where trainers take on so many champions, and then they never all came up together, which is different in itself. But when you take on champions, sorry, Canelo's trainer done it. He had everyone in there. They all rushed to the camp because Canelo was the man. You know, and then what happened there? They all left.
Bro, like I said to you already.
Andy Ruiz, the Mexican who lost against Shakur. What's his name? Come on, Spence. You know what I'm talking about anyway. Who Shakur schooled. Who else was with Canelo's trainer? There was Ryan Garcia was there. He left.
Listen to me. There's too much money in that thing.
Yeah,
and this is what I'm trying to say. And I get it as a trainer. I get it as a trainer that you're thinking, yeah, I'll get this man in my camp. And because, I mean. But,
yes. Sorry, Spence. Ortiz as well.
Ortiz. Yeah, too much money in the thing, man. Oscar Valdez.
Yeah. Ortiz, Garcia. Everyone was there. Everyone just ran there because he was the trainer of the month. And they never came up around him. But again, as I said, I don't know. I may be in that position one day anyway. But from what I see, I just see that that's a lot to have. I mean, listen, promoters promote big events, different events every day, but I feel the attachment's different. I think trainers and fighters' attachment.
No. Listen, promoters, don't worry about that. Promoters are meant to promote multiple. You know what I mean? Because promoters always need two sides. Otherwise, you can't promote. But a trainer, so like I said, if I look through history, I don't want to bore people, but I'm just going to touch on it before I'm jumping off. Because 6 o'clock, come on, going to my bed, bro. When you look at great men who have worked with great fighters, they haven't got a plethora of other fighters that they're working with. Because you can't. because you can't
Yeah.
give that person that me time that they
Yes.
need, right? All right, then I'm training you. You got to be at 1 o'clock. You got to be here at 1:30. You got to be. It don't work like that. You can't do it. You know what I mean? And fighters have egos, and you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Fight got. Remember, Derrick James has got to come here for Anthony Joshua to fight against Dylan
Dylan.
White. You got to come here with that loser's energy around you, which is gonna come around. And sometimes certain men say, "Well, it's all right if I don't give it 100% because the main star in the gym he just lost."
Oh man.
Or are you gonna be looking like, right? He lost. I'm not losing. But I've told you, it's too much. Like I said, every man that's joined him has come to him off of a loss of recent. Garcia coming to you after a loss, even though it's big money loss, but it's a loss. 30
Yeah.
million he got.
Yeah.
Still a loss. AJ's coming to you after a loss. It's still a
Well,
big money loss, but it's still a loss, right? So you got to be there trying to bring up these man's energy, yeah. And you've got a man in there who is undefeated, who's saying, right, I'll stuck with you, thick and thin, and all the rest of it, and all the rest of it, and and then you're saying, well, we got to train at this time, or we got to train. No, it don't work.
yeah.
It don't work.
I always take that into consideration. I'm like,
Yeah, have your
how would that make another man feel? You get what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, because I remember when a supposed fighter wanted to come, a high profile caliber fighter wanted to come to Tundi, and you said, no, sir, they're gonna have to ring Anthony first. You know what I mean? So then that's how it's gotta go. Right? You can't remember, it's the Ribena effect, bro. You know what I
Interesting.
mean?
Very interesting. I mean, listen. It's just a thought. You know, it doesn't mean it's the truth. We're still back in. Well, I'm still back in AJ. I hope it doesn't affect him. I hope it doesn't affect him. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. What's the word? I hope Derek's mood doesn't affect AJ in a negative way, because we don't know. I'm not Derek James, so I don't know how he's gonna
I'm
respond.
keeping this thing totally 100. I like Derrick James a lot. It has to, because this is that was the biggest fight of Derrick James's career.
Yeah.
The biggest. And you know why I know it's going to affect him? Because I remember when Emmanuel Stewart said, when Tommy Hearns lost in 81, September of 81 against Sugar Ray Leonard, he said it was worse than somebody dying.
Wow.
That's what he said. It goes like, sometimes I go to sleep and wake up and think the fight didn't happen. I wake up and the fight did happen. It was mash up. So, nah, brother, I'm not. I mean, I'm not listening to that one. It's going to affect him, unfortunately.
No, Inouye is not pound for pound. No, Inouye is not pound for pound.
Nathan Bailey.
You just saw
Rude boy.
pound for pound tonight.
Listen, no disrespect. Inouye is a very good fighter. Inouye did not leave me like this for me to say, wow. You see there? Yeah, I'm a boss. Yeah. All right, cool. All right. Yeah. There you see? And that's that. But it is what it is. Anyway, I said we're taking it to 6 and we're gone 3 minutes past 6. Tundi wants to stay on. Tundi, you can stay on. I'm going to my bed.
Bro, stop rushing the thing, man.
About stop. Tundi, I'm gone, rude boy. I'm serious. I'm gone, bro.
Why are you switching up on me for?
I'm gone. You want to stay up till thingy? No, brother. You know what I mean? I got my kids to go attend to and they're on their holiday.
Calm down, sunshine. Bro, you're just turning on me like that. What's the matter with you, man? Relax.
Nah, man. I need my energy for later.
Relax, man. Bro, energy cannot be destroyed or created. We got it.
No, but I need but I need my sleep, bro. And that's that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you very much.
The fact that Spencer Fearon needs his sleep, he's got his granddad hat on.
That's right.
And he wants to rest. We end this magnificent show in exactly the same way we started it, full of controversy, full of laughs, full of giggles, with the magical words of dream it, believe it, become it.
Coming up, Peace Two Fingers. Make sure you join us today on The Fight Is Right at 8 o'clock, where we do the breakdown and we're going to see who we can grab. Fingers crossed we get the champ, Terence Crawford, because he always blesses the show, and we see what's going on. Peace Two Fingers, we are
Come on.
OUT.
OUT.